Yo, welcome back. Episode number 4 of Shooting the Shits. Your co-host, Little Man, right over here. On my right side, we got
Matthias, co-host.
I call him Elias, so you guys gonna hear me call him Elias a lot, just so y'all know. If y'all think, who the fuck is Elias? So what is an Elias? My dog
What
right here.
is an Elias? Yeah, I got.
People might have questions, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You gotta specify, brother.
I do have 2 nicknames. No, I have.
I only got Little Man. That's what I go by strictly.
I have Elias, Dias. Some people call me Maddie or Matt.
Yeah.
Just because it's short. It's the white. I would say white people say that more.
Yeah, true.
Everyone else I know calls
Matt.
me Dias or Elias or.
I'm probably the only one that calls me
You're
Elias.
the only one that calls me that. Or Diamita does.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But only when like she's like if I do some or.
Elias.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Type
All right,
Damn,
break
I
the
didn't
table.
know.
Break
Facts.
the table. Break the fucking. Not only did you cut it, but
Fuck
now you gonna break the
bro.
fucking latch,
Fuck
bro.
you.
The little wig.
We're fabricators,
Wing?
bro. We could do it. We could fix. I could fix it back. Couple
Metal
screws and
fabricators. Nah, we can figure that out.
shit. Bro, it don't matter.
It's the same
brother.
process.
It's like
It's just
welding.
wood.
You're just putting pieces together.
Type shit.
You know?
You can weld wood.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you could for a fact. Get a little torch up in there. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Sparkle
Grind it
in.
down to fine dust. Mix it with a little bit of like glue and epoxy. Yo, you be chilling.
You chilling, brother. Sand it off, make it nice and flat.
Exactly.
Money.
Exactly.
Money. I mean, look what we did already, bro. Come on.
But welcome to episode 4 of Shooting the Shits podcast.
Yes, sir.
Skelly's is still in the background.
Still got
Same
that,
day.
bro. Yep.
Same day as episode 3.
It's okay.
But
As
fuck
you
it.
can tell, we still in the same fits.
Yeah, but it's all.
Who gives a fuck?
It's for the
Y'all
love
gonna
of the-
catch me in the same fit every time, bro. Just so y'all know. Don't think I'm dirty or nothing, bro. It's just they clean. I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah, I agree.
I just had to point it out because I
You're
know
not-
motherfuckers gonna talk about, yo, he wearing the same shit again and again and again. I'm like, yo, cuz they clean, they're comfortable, all right? And it's cold down here in the basement, but it's brick. It's
Yeah,
brick.
it is cold. Yeah, it's cold.
Right now it's a little warm, but it be getting brick.
Yeah. Even in the summertime, it's really cold. Like when I was down here for 2 years ago, it was really cold. I had blankets, heated blankets, fucking 2 pillows.
It's still brick.
Yeah, I was still cold. I was curled up
brick.
like knees under me. On
Damn,
the,
bro, don't be
on-
kicking Kitty in the face.
on the
bro.
couch.
You kicked him.
Right.
You kicked him in the
Barely.
face, but nah, I seen him move his head back.
I'm
bro.
sorry, baby good. I'm sorry, my son. I'm sorry,
okay.
baby.
He just hit his son in the head, bro.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't see him. But I'd have to be down there shivering, gang. Shivering.
Yeah, especially here, hours, forget about it, bro.
Yeah.
Forget
Hours.
about it. Yeah, because he was a fiend, bro. Non-stop on the PC.
This is literally where I would chill.
Yeah, it's his spot. His
That's
little-
like you chilling
little
in your
kingdom.
room. My room was down here.
Yeah, I know, right? Facts. That is true.
For a
Yeah, we
while
chill
it
up
was.
there.
For a
Yeah.
while it was.
It was, yeah. I
It was
remember.
so good for guitar because I could have
You
that
could just
full
go,
volume and they wouldn't hear it.
yeah.
But now when I'm in my room, I kind of have to be a little conscious of it.
Yeah, especially since you're right next to
I'm right
yeah,
next to them,
to
yeah.
them and shit.
But
It's
shit's
okay.
fun.
It is, yeah. You be going hard. His riffs be fire. Real talk.
No, I pluck a couple strings, but I'm no riff master.
Nah, but he's nice. He's nice with it. Whatever he says. He is clean with it. But what's it called, bro? I was on a couple days ago. I was on Amazon Prime, right? Trying to see what the fuck I could watch because I wanted to
Prime
see if
Video?
they had in Prime Video. Yeah. What did I say? Amazon Prime? Yeah. On Prime Video I was on. I was trying to find more episodes to see if they added from that I don't know if you remember there was that Space Marine anime clip.
Yes,
episode? You remember
yes,
that?
yes.
I was trying to see if they got back on that. Never did. Still on that
So
one
they never
season.
committed. They never committed to making a season 2.
Nah, just that one episode. One
Probably-
episode, that's it.
Probably won't get another.
Yeah, I don't think so, bro.
Probably
But it
won't
was
get another.
fucking badass. Did you ever watch it?
Yeah,
you
you
watched
showed
it?
me.
Bro,
Yeah, you showed
badass,
me.
bro. Fight
Yeah, it
ass. The fight scenes were dope. No words, nothing, just action.
It depicted the Space Marines.
It have
Pretty
bro perfectly, bro.
Pretty
Perfectly,
perfectly.
bro. Just war, bloody.
If you hear any
Brutal.
running upstairs, I apologize. It's my nephew. You can't stop a kid from having fun.
I agree.
So
I
who the fuck
agree.
is?
We had a lot of fun as kids, bro.
Exactly. You gotta
We
let a
had
kid
a lot
run
of
around
fun.
and be a boy.
Fuck yeah, bro. You can't take that away from him. I mean, any grown man's gotta have a little inner child in him.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree
you
with
gotta
that.
have it.
I agree
If
with
you
that.
don't, then you're just miserable in life, I think.
Yeah, I
Real
agree.
shit.
If you don't have a little bit of a childishness to you, I feel you're too serious. You take things too
like,
serious. You're
take it
not.
down a notch, bro.
You're not fun.
Yeah, bro. Live your life. You know what I mean? Don't be all strict, serious, whatever.
There's time for that, but there's
There
also
is, yeah,
time
you
when
know,
you gotta
yeah.
have fun.
Of course, I agree. But speaking of that Prime Video, right?
Yeah.
I seen The Last of Us,
Yeah.
right? And I think, I don't know if I finished the last episode. I don't know if I even wanted to.
Of season 2 or season 1?
Season 2, because it was just like, don't get me wrong, season 1 was fire. Season 2 was just trash though. In my opinion, bro, the way they fucked up The Last of Us was pretty bad, bro. Just cause maybe I'm just optimistic, bro. It's cause like I play the game, so like It's a lot
optimistic
more.
is the right word.
Nah? Okay.
No, optimistic means like you're hopeful of like the future.
Well, I was hoping for that fucking show. bro.
Okay. If that's what
like
you
I
meant
really
by-
had high hopes for that.
Oh, you meant
show.
it like that? I thought you meant that like in another
Nah,
way that you were. Maybe you were too much of a fan of the video games. I thought that's how you meant it.
Nah. I was very optimistic about that Last of Us show.
My
you know?
bad.
Season 1 was good. Don't get me wrong. It was decent. Season 2, they started going on downhill. More for me because there wasn't really a lot of action. And The Last of Us, if you play the game, you know it's all about revenge. It's bloody. It's fucking war. Especially with
Last of
Ellie.
Us 2. Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2, yes. I mean, even the first one, Joel was going crazy. But Last of Us 2, though. Yeah, I know, right?
True.
Last of Us 2 was very, very action-packed in that game. Season 2 of the show, you don't get none of that. You get like maybe 2 scenes. That's about it. Only one scene that they did well was when they killed fucking, what's his name? When they killed him in the theater. Jesse? Yeah, that was the only scene they did spot on the show in the game.
Where he was just one tap and it's dead.
That's it, bro. He walked out the door in the show, bang,
Bang.
right into the dome piece, bro. That's it. That was
Straight
only,
in the
cause
cheek,
you
bro,
seen
right
that shit, just a
here.
little blood right there. I was
Right
like,
here.
damn, son, that was fucked. But I feel like they fucked up The Last of Us 2 pretty bad, bro.
I have to agree with you that I believe that they also did fuck up season 2. I believe that
yeah,
they
what you
did.
think about it? How do you feel about it?
I believe as someone who's played Last of Us since like the fucking PS3 to PS4 when it got
Yes,
remastered,
even remastered, but I played that shit.
I would have to say I truly think that they did fuck up with season 2. They did a very good job with season 1. They depicted of
They did.
what they were trying to get across. I think they could have did it better in some aspects, but I'm not a show creator, so I can't really put my 2 cents into that. But I think that season 2 should have been a lot more bloody and a lot more serious toned and a lot more. It's dark. It's dark. It's dark
The
times.
game is very dark, but in here you don't really see that darkness. They don't depict it.
The game is very depressing. If you don't play
It
the game
is.
yourself, it's very depressing. It's not some.
You'll watch the show, but like, okay, you know, they're killing zombies, surviving, whatever. You know, Ellie's about to be a dad. That shit got me so pissed off. That grinded my gear right there. But when she said, "I'm gonna be a dad," bitch.
I'm gonna be honest. I watched episode 1 and I did not watch any other ones. My sole reason is because I felt it in my fucking balls, bro. I was
You knew
like,
that shit was gonna
I
be
just knew
trash.
they was garbage.
And
I just knew it.
And it fucking
And
was.
my sole reason, I was like, well, Last of Us 2 is depicted in 2 different perspectives: 3 days through Abby, 3 days through Ellie.
Yep.
I was like, if you're gonna fit that in 1 season, that's gonna be a decent long season. But then they announced that they're doing like what 9 episodes. So I was like,
Yeah,
okay, so
nah,
there's no way you
less
can
than
fit
that,
that,
bro. They did, like,
unless they chopped a lot of shit out, in which they didn't.
And
So they made it for season 3. Why? Because they wanted
Yeah.
more money. That's why I believe. I
fact.
believe they're trying to get another fucking bag.
Yeah,
Do
they
I
milking
think
that
that
shit,
bag
bro.
is gonna come? Probably not. Reason being, I didn't even want to play as Abby in the game. So you think motherfuckers like me gonna sit down and watch
bruh.
it? No.
First mission I played as Abby, I jumped off a cliff. Why? Because she's just a bitch and I hated her. And I tried to commit suicide so many times and I did.
Nothing against the acting.
Nah, facts.
Did an amazing job. You were fucking phenomenal.
I agree.
The character
She
you had to
killed it.
depict is what I have a problem with.
Yeah, bro, fuck Abby. Just for what she did, bro, and her crew.
I get what she did. I
I get it.
understand
I
why she did
understand.
what she did, but it's still fuck you. You know what I
It's-
mean?
Yeah, it is. It's
You know
like
what I
dad
mean?
for dad, bro, which was fucked up.
Which, you know, if it was me, I can't really say I wouldn't do anything different, but it's still fuck Abby.
It's still fuck Abby. I don't
Fuck
care,
Abby, bro.
It's like on Attack on Titan, fuck Gabby. You'll know.
Sure, yeah.
Nah. You don't know, bro.
I'm
You
currently
won't know.
watching.
He just started, but he's gonna know. It's not to the last season, but you gonna see
It's
what.
it's midway there.
Nah, but it's
pretty deep.
Yeah,
It's pretty deep.
last season.
Word,
You'll see
word,
why
word,
I
word.
say fuck Gabby.
But also, I think they just fucked up in aspects. Some people were saying that they fucked up when they killed off Joel. I think they had to kill off Joel. I think the reason why Last of Us
isn't
2
that what
even was
season?
even so perfecto was because they killed someone so important to the player.
That was really
And so
attached to, bro.
important
Like
to
I
the
was attached
character.
to Joel, bro. I don't care. Like
Bro, that's a video
that-
game father.
That literally,
A
bro. That's
video
my
game father
game
figure.
father right there. I don't care, bro. It wasn't
And-
even his real daughter, but the way he just took her in and the way, well, in the game they kind of show it a little more. They showed a little more emotion in the game. You know what I mean? A lot more than the show. Definitely,
I agree.
right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, in season 1 of the show, they didn't really show like they showed them together, but not really bonding. In the game, you get that bond more because there's
Yeah.
a lot of walking scenes. There's a lot
I
of.
also feel like you get that because in the combat sequences, she's around
She's
you.
there, yeah. You see her actually helping you, or if you're, if
Or
she
you
about to
see
be-
her hiding and you're like, all right, well, I have to kill
Yeah,
these
you gotta
guys so that
protect her and shit.
she's safe or whatever.
It's legit your daughter, bro. You're taking care of.
And some people be like, bro, how do you get it? You have to immerse yourself in the video game for you to fucking enjoy it, okay? You didn't spend $60 to $70 just for you to not enjoy it and immerse yourself in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be straight honest with you, bro. first time I played The Last of Us, I cried on the first mission, bro, when he got shot with his daughter. When he was running away and his daughter got killed, I cried.
Really?
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but that shit got me. I'm like, damn, that's sad as fuck, bro. That shit maybe brought a tear to my eye, but real shit, I'm being honest. And I was like, wow. And then, you start playing a little more. You get connected with Ellie. And then that again kind of hit me. I'm like, damn, this is how it probably would have been if his daughter was really here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of sad to think about. And then when Ellie asks about Joel, about his daughter and shit.
About Sarah?
Yeah, about Sarah. And then about that little scar he has right there. Talking about, yeah, somebody shot me, but he missed. And then he was like, I'm the one that missed. And that shit kind of hit me deep. I'm like, damn, that's fucked. Especially to Ellie as well.
But he doesn't mention that in the game, right? He doesn't mention that he tried to commit suicide in the game?
I think he might have. I think he might have.
Maybe when they were going towards the to the university when they were about to go in there on their horse. I think maybe around
was that long ass trail they had
fucking when you were going through that like little zone. It was probably there.
Yeah, when they stopped a little bit.
Yeah.
Found the book of obscure.
Oh, and there's
jokes.
just certain things. I mean, this goes back to season 1, but like in that one episode when they were doing the car chase, when they were getting abandoned, I mean not abandoned, when they were getting like played by like the dude pretending he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel like they should have just kept it to the way the game was. And maybe that's, some people would say, oh, you're too hooked up on the game. But the reason why I say that is because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, motherfucker. Okay?
Real fucking shit.
Bro, it was just so much more better in my opinion.
It was, yeah.
So much more action packed, so much more.
Even the action of once they passed by and they crashed into the building, it was just war after that, bro.
That part,
they were
but
coming
also
at you, you know what I mean?
But also they changed certain dialogues, and I understand why they said it. They said that this Joel is different than the one in the game. Sure, fine, whatever. But I feel like certain lines just
had
they
to be
fit the world that it's in. Like when,
and especially the scenario that they're in.
Exactly, like that in the game, he tells Ellie buckle up. He buckles up, and then she goes, "Are we gonna help him?" And he go, "He ain't even hurt." Because why? Because he knows he's been on that side. He knows the game.
She even asked you, "How do you know?" And he said he was like, "I've been on both sides. I've been on both sides before."
So it's like when he said he ain't even hurt, that just goes to show he don't give a fuck.
Nah,
like he don't care. And in the game, it was they didn't. I mean, in the show, they didn't do that. It was just like
they were just asking for help.
What happened? Then ask for help.
They stopped for a minute, I believe, and then that's when they started throwing rocks. That's when they started seeing other people coming, and that's when they gassed it.
Randomly just started throwing shit, and then he just crashed,
and
right?
Gassed it, and then they crashed. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the game, they pushed a fucking bus into whack it. And some people would say, oh, but that's unrealistic. Bullshit, motherfucker. All right, listen, if it's 20 years in the fucking apocalypse, motherfuckers going to adapt and figure out something, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if someone was like, I ain't got nothing else to do with my life, but the only thing that keeps me fed and safe is if I kill motherfuckers. What's the best way can I improve that?
Then that's when you improve
There's
your
a dead
finance
bus right next to our base.
Legit.
It's a possibility. You never know. But even if it's bullshit, it's a show. It's bullshit either way. It's bullshit either way. You know, you could have added that one little bit of bullshit. But they smack the bus, completely fucking winds out, smashes the thing.
Into a whole
tells
building.
Ellie, get out, get out. Some dude opens the door, pulls Ellie out. Joel's grabbing her, smashes his head into the fucking glove department.
Yep.
Not the glove department, the arm, whatever that fucking little pocket in the middle of your car is called. And then
Center console.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he gets pulled
console.
out, he gets thrown into a fridge, and they're trying to chop his neck into like this piece of metal, but then, not
you
metal
see
glass.
Ellie
Then
coming
he
out from
does
the
it. Then Ellie's like wrestling with some dude. Joel kicks him in the jaw, smashes, pretty much curve stomps him.
Yep.
Like,
then you see Ellie trying to crawl in behind the wall through a little hole and shit, trying to hide.
And then the action sequence happens. And in the podcast, they said themselves that they couldn't really depict action sequences because it's not as entertaining for the person watching. I find that absolute complete bullshit.
That's the stupidest shit,
absolutely
bro.
Complete
That's what I'm watching
bullshit.
it for the fucking. That's why I started watching, because I'm like, oh, this is The Last of Us, but it's gonna be action packed, it's gonna be bloody.
There's gonna be a story, but there's gonna be some fighting in that shit.
Revenge.
I'm gonna see Joe
bro.
go crazy.
At least.
I ain't see Joe go crazy to the very fucking end, and I ain't even satisfied by it.
Nope, not at all. But
Not
the whole
one
game,
bit.
he was just brutal. In the show, not once. He was just a nice guy.
And
Him and Tommy as well.
just the way he was just so brutal in the scenes when he was fighting, even if they were cutscenes, he was always, I'm gonna kill you, I'm killing you, I'm killing you. I'm trying
Death was on his mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you dead. You know, I'm trying to get you dead as quickly as I can. In the show, they didn't depict none of that. He was like, I can't breathe.
Yeah, bro.
My chest.
Hey,
It's not like I've been in the apocalypse for 20 years and how to survive all this time.
It's like he's acting
It's
like an old ass fucking man that can't survive, bro.
And then in the show they were like, oh, but it's because his daughter. They're reminiscing. I understand. I get it. You know, you're trying to pull that part of the story. It's hard for me to believe that.
Yeah, real shit. It just doesn't add up, bro.
It's hard for me to believe that. But then again, I ain't a dad and I never lost my daughter from a bullet.
That is true.
So I can't be too picky. But
especially by the government too.
Man, I mean, Yeah, I guess so. But then, like, season 2, they kill him off. You have to. You absolutely have to.
Yeah, I mean,
you have no choice to, because if you don't, then
bro.
what was the point of the fucking season 2 anyways?
Legit, there's no continuance after that.
The game. I don't like how they didn't make Tommy leave.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Even Tommy too. He was like,
leave.
Bro, once Tommy found out he was dead, he was already gone.
He left before Ellie.
Yeah,
he lied, saying, "Give me a day. Give me let's just talk to a few people." That same day, the motherfucker left.
It wasn't even nighttime when he left. Broad daylight, he said, "I'm out."
Dipped.
In the show, nah, he stayed there sleeping with his wife.
The whole entire fucking season. What are you doing?
Fucking hey,
I got
bro.
responsibilities to the people.
To the fucking
I
village?
thought you had a whole council for a reason.
That's what it is.
What
bro.
the fuck?
You could take a day off or two, bro. Go kill the fucking guys that killed your brother. Go get your revenge, bro.
Like when you even in the game, when you even play as Abby, you get to a certain point where she, Nora, one of your little buddies, who's the medical bay person, brings you into their like morgue where all their corpses are. And it's just wall to floor, just to edge to edge, just bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. And that I'm pretty sure was Tommy and Ellie, but majority of it was Tommy.
Yeah, because he was going ham.
Anybody
that was in front of him, dead.
And even in day one as Ellie, when you're trying to go to the main city where it kind of opens up, you go to the WLF center, and in that center you find where Tommy went. He killed a couple people, boarded the door, went upstairs, and tortured 2 people to get information.
Yep.
And you didn't depict that.
Nah, not
like you didn't
bit.
depict how the bloodlust, the revenge,
in the show, Tommy just went outside on his horseback, went for a ride, and that's it. That's legit what they showed. They didn't show him killing nobody, nothing. Just him on a horseback trying to look for who killed Joel, and that's it.
Like I would like Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, the people who did. They gotta look. So if someone kills your brother right in front of you, you sticking with the council, or you gonna go, I'm trying to go get those motherfuckers?
Facts, bro. Fuck the council. It's like, you may be the leader of that shit.
You gotta ask that as a director and as a
bro.
movie creator. Like, put yourself in that position. Would I go after? Yeah, I probably would. I might die, but what else do I gotta live with?
Whatever,
I mean, he might have his wife and his son, and I'm sure that's the reason why they said that he stayed.
Yeah,
fuck that kid.
Legit, bro.
Fuck that kid.
Fuck them kids, brother. And your wife, bro.
If it wasn't for Joel, you wouldn't have had a chance to meet that hoe.
Real talk, bro. Joel did everything for you, bro. Legit. I mean, they went their ways early, but still, that's their brother, yo. They toughed it out, bro, since the beginning, brother.
Like, that's the only person that's biologically related to you. And you're just like,
bro,
whatever.
You're just like, all right, fuck it, he died. You know what I mean?
Like bro, think of it. Season 1, he traveled that whole thing. Tommy! And you tell me you ain't even gonna do some?
Bro, before Joel even met Ellie, bro, his mission was not for Ellie. His mission was to find his brother.
Tommy, yeah.
Was
and
Tommy.
hand her off over.
That's it. But nope, he ended up getting bonded with Ellie and shit, which I respect. I don't blame him. He missed that bond with his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they went on some hell of a fucking journeys, bro. Especially when you gotta go into like the tunnels and shit.
Yeah, but
scary, brother.
I also, do you remember?
I don't.
Yeah, you do. In that scene where they go through the subway station and they're running, Ellie's mask cracks.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did they show that in the show? I don't remember.
They did.
Fucking like hair.
They did.
They showed that they ran through everything and they did all that.
Somewhat, yeah. Somewhat.
Okay. Because they had to do that. And I was like, that's probably one of the coolest things.
Yeah,
like,
they showed a little bit of it, not as detailed as.
Was it because her mask broke and she was like, oh?
That's what it did. Okay. They showed it. Yeah, they showed her fall and then the shit broke. And yeah, that's about it though. They didn't really continue it, bro. You know what I mean? They just showed like that, like a little clip of it, and then like they went on to like the city.
Oh, you're kidding me.
They didn't go through the whole shit.
So you're telling me that they did it like doom 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 doom. Ellie, oh my God, no, I'm immune. No, I don't. Oh my God, we can share masks. Infected, and then they ran and just cut and then showed the city.
Basically, and then and then after that they brought back to when they were safe.
I'm so glad I ain't watched that.
What?
I'm so glad I ain't watched it. This episode is gonna be full of hate, but it's with respect. It is, because it's something I care about.
It's just a game that really had me
passionate about, and it's the only real game that got a legit show adaptation. And a decent one.
A deep meaning, a good story, good playthrough, good fucking controls, everything, bro. Everything was nice on that shit.
And
shit, you not.
Just great story all around.
Hell yeah, you really do get attached to these characters, just like, bro.
In my head, I was like, well, it's a show. I know there's millions of people that do not or will not pick up a controller and play The Last of Us or sit down and watch someone play the game. So the fact
Yeah,
that they
that is a
implemented to a
fact.
show is like, all right, so this broadens the spectrum to a bunch of other people. It exposes to people to this story.
Well, that's why they probably want to make a season 3 because they'd be like, oh, all these people that never played the game, they love the show.
I'm sure
what I mean?
I'm sure that's why. And you find those people in the comments when the show was going about. You would find those comments of people being like, "Oh, episode was amazing. Episode was amazing.
Like,
Absolutely
no, it
loved
wasn't,
it."
bro. No, it wasn't. Like, fuck,
But then you
lying.
would get the grand majority of it was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this? Like, what is
The
this?
grand majority
What
is all
this?
gamers that's
What is
watching it,
this?"
bro.
And it was majority from people who played the game.
That's what it is.
And
Majority that watch it is definitely gamers.
And some people might be like, "Oh, you're dick riding the game," but it's
Oh,
not
fuck
dick riding
that.
the game. It's just stick to the source material that worked.
Like you said, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Why
brother?
fix it?
Legit.
You can tweak some things, and in the podcast they said that doing a show allowed him to jump into the life of other characters or people in the world, which I understand, and I can understand how that builds plot and that builds up like tension and all that stuff. That's good. But if you're not concentrating on the fucking the butter, the actual the chocolate and the
main-
croissant,
I mean, the
you know what I'm saying? If you're not
main
focusing on
dish.
the foundation of it, like
Ain't nothing there.
it's.
Ain't nothing there.
I'm not there for the side characters and the side little cities and all the shit, all those little main,
and
all
all
those.
their talking
I
and
don't
all
give a
that
fuck
bullshit.
about them.
Nah.
Cool. I don't
Cool,
give
yeah,
a
you
fuck
know what I mean?
about
You
them.
gotta have a little bit
I
of the
care about
backstory.
Ellie and what whole stitch is going on, and and from what you're telling me, they ain't even show it like that,
Nah.
and that I
barely.
can't respect.
Barely, bro. You, bro. Ellie barely got any action, bro.
And they made her seem like she was weak and dumb.
Yo, heavy, bro. Like she couldn't handle her own, bro.
When I mean, do we need to tell you how many motherfuckers she's bodied, even as a
By
youngin?
herself- As a youngin, bro.
As a youngin,
You telling me she couldn't escape that fucking hospital by herself?
Shorty had the
Without
willing to kill her friend Riley, which I'm pretty sure she did.
Bro.
And you're telling me she ain't got the balls to kill someone else, or
Especially somebody on the opposite fucking team that's against them. Get out of here, bro.
Ellie has killed. In the beginning of the first episode, they show Ellie doing a little takedown on a dude, but then
bare hands.
bare hands. But then they showed when she went up against Owen. Remember Owen and
Yeah,
and,
like the
and-
training and shit?
Yeah, and the other girl.
Yep.
Owen and Mel at the very end when not the very end, but towards the end.
The YouTube
In the
well-trained.
podcast, Craig Mazin said himself, I don't know the exact quote, but I know he said something along the lines of like, she's not capable of taking down like a grown man
mother-
like Owen's size, right?
Bro.
But if you rewind to episode 1, she clearly takes some guy down
Pretty heavy, bro.
pretty thick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
She
he-
got
and he got
hit.
tight.
She got hit.
But when she got mad,
ate it, and she got
yeah.
ate it and was like, all right, word, let's get it.
The facts.
Like, word.
That's
I'm
how you
bleeding.
probably think
Word.
I am.
That's exactly how I think you are.
That's fucked up, bro.
That's exactly. What are you talking about? I feel like if someone, but even in sparring, all right. But you said earlier, first, you won't know this unless it's episode 3, unless you listen to episode 3. But he was talking about him sparring and how he won't get mad if someone hit him good. But I think you may not get like, oh fuck, but I definitely think there's gonna be something in the back of my mind like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get
Fuck,
him back.
you know
I
what
gotta
I'm
get him
saying?
back. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still
Yeah.
gonna be that fuck. You know what I'm saying? That
For a
as
fact.
men, there's always that little ego in that.
Somebody, you
Fuck,
got
I
me
can't
good.
let
I'm gonna get
him
him. Yeah.
hit me
Yeah,
like
enough
that.
like
you know?
that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta hit you so that I can walk away and be like, all right, I got one.
At least he got one good shot. He
Yeah.
got me once. I got him once.
I got
Good.
him once,
Call
but-
it even.
So I feel like that was complete bullshit, and
Nah, it was,
I
bro.
feel like that was just absolute disrespect towards the character itself. And the fact that Neil Druckmann was like, "Yeah, I agree, we should do that."
That's the dumbest shit, bro.
You don't know your character.
At all, bro. Never played the game.
He probably knows it a lot well, but you don't know your character. And I mean that.
Bro, I know. He slacked on that shit, bro. Real talk.
Like I
would have loved to seen all that action, bro. And just
It's
her just
just-
catching bodies.
and they made the only time I think people said that she was like, oh, finally there was aggression when she was doing that shit to Nora, and somewhat tortures her, but not really. Kind of. She kind of beats her up with a pipe for her to talk, and then in the game they cut to her fist shaking to show you that she did some shit that she's kind of like petrified from, like fuck, in shock from.
Yeah, and they showed her kind of torturing her. in the
See, yo, this is
hospital.
perfect. You know the show. I only know the game.
Yeah, I know, right, bro?
But so they'd show her
They
torturing.
show her, yeah. Then they showed Ellie grabbing a pipe, breaking her fucking kneecaps, and then stabbing her.
Good.
And then they showed her. So Ellie didn't kill her. She left her to rot. Because, you know, she was in the basement with all those spores, and she was already turning and shit. And then Ellie took her mask off, and she was just breathing and like flexing. She was like, this shit doesn't faze me. I'm immune. Talking shit to Nora, talking about I'm gonna kill all your friends and everything, and you're just gonna stay right here and turn into a zombie. And she just walked out.
See,
Nora was just all bloody.
you couldn't
So
show more of that? Like,
right?
show more of that,
That's
bro.
what we needed to see. That's
Like,
what the fuck I was talking. I was like, word.
Craig
That was
Mazin
the
and Neil
only part when I
Druckmann
was
will
like,
never
in
ever see this, but I don't give a fuck, bro. Put yourself in the position of it, bro.
Please, bro. Please.
Put yourself in the position of it.
You're acting like you're not gonna get revenge for your fucking dad.
If you can't put yourself in that position of Ellie, as dad died, put yourself in like, fuck, someone just killed my daughter. Put yourself in that position.
Like John Wick when he killed his
you
dog.
you gotta. I'm killing you, and I don't care that you're a human being, and I'm gonna make sure that you suffer.
If you're on the team that killed my dad, you're all dead. Regardless.
That's what I'm saying. And they didn't. This is probably very violent. These motherfuckers looking at us like, yo, these dudes.
Yo,
are violent.
right?
But nah,
Nah,
it's just real. It's just
real.
the truth, bro. Like, ask
we're
yourself
comparing the
too.
game to the
If
show,
someone
yeah.
kills your father, your loved one, or a child of yours, and it's the fucking apocalypse. There's nothing really to live. That was the only reason that you genuinely kept going. That was the only like relationship you had that you genuinely
surviving with your fam.
that you had, and it was like, we're family. Like, I'm never abandoning you, and you're never gonna abandon me.
We
like,
have each other's
we're
back,
gonna
bro.
die
We've
together.
been through this shit.
Yeah, and someone
We've
just
been
takes
through
that
hell.
shit, fucks you up as well, but then dips
In front of your eyes and
in
spits
front
on
of
him.
you, and then spits on the corpse, and you're telling me you're just gonna be like, well, they got me.
Now I'm just by myself.
I'm just gonna go
fuck
back to
that.
watching the line.
And especially if you know who the fuck killed them, you know their names, you know what team
you
they're
know
on,
their faces,
you know where they're
have
gonna
clues.
be, you know their names, you know their faces, you know where they're gonna be at roughly at the hospital. You tell me you're not gonna take the chance and be like, yo, I'm out there. Either I'm going solo or someone's coming with me, but I'm going out. I'm sorry. Me personally would have to go for that revenge.
And
bro.
if we're being honest, I feel like Ellie got to Jackson because of Joel and all that shit. But I feel like if Ellie stayed in Jackson without Joel, she didn't feel
that bond,
whole.
Yeah. Facts.
I feel that's why in the end of season 2, she's alone on that farm. She's not in the town because it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's too many memories. Maybe it's just surround himself. Or maybe she just I don't think she's
that, or maybe
exiled.
people just like continue like normal.
Yeah.
Like you never existed, but yet to her it was like that's still in her, feeling it, the emptiness of not having Joel.
Of all that shit. And then also I remember seeing I just muted myself.
Damn.
I apologize. But I remember also seeing a specific scene where Jesse was kind of, I don't know if you remember, but towards, I think it was,
I don't.
maybe day 3. I think it was maybe day 3. But before she goes to the aquarium and goes on the boat and goes on that whole thing, it's her and Jesse, right?
Yeah.
And then her and Jesse, they're like, yeah, we're going after Tommy. So that's what we're out here for.
I remember.
But Ellie was kind of really out here to continue going. But Jesse was here mainly to look for Tommy. And they get to a certain point where in the game they have a radio from a dead person, and it's like, oh, sniper spotted in section whatever.
Boom, that's Tommy right there.
And that's Tommy. So Jesse says along the lines of like, all right, let's go. We got to go that way. That's where they are. Let's go. Let's go. We got to go back them up before they get there. And in the cutscene in the background, they're in a building. It's kind of fucked up. The walls all blown out, so you can see perfectly outside. Rain's coming inside, and you can see the aquarium where Ellie is trying to go. She's been trying to go there since the fucking beginning of it, since she got the very first clue that they could be there. And so she sees it. They get the call, and then they now are pivoting. They're splitting their ways. They're not agreeing on what they want to do. And then Jesse kind of doesn't necessarily tell her to like fuck you or go fuck yourself in that manner, but more of like.
Not with me, then I'm going by myself. Bro.
Yeah, if you're not gonna go for him, I'll go by myself. But also kind of like you're picking revenge over, like you're someone who's still alive. Like you're picking revenge over whoever you're going for. Kind of look of like, oh, like you're really.
But then again, look at Tommy. He's out for
like
revenge
you're kind
too.
of
He ain't even
almost like
thinking
you're far gone, but not far gone. But in the show, he just kind of like was like mad at her, like fuck you.
The whole time was just mad, bro.
Or like
it's like you
treated her
shouldn't be
like ass.
Yeah, heavy. But like, yo, you're not able to. You can't handle your own out here.
And if I'm being honest, 1v1 me, Jesse loses 100 out of 100.
Fuck yeah.
100 out of 100.
Bro, Elliot's bodying anybody. I don't care,
Kratos
bro.
included.
Included, bro. Even Wukong, bro. Imagine. Nah, but Elliot, she's a dog, bro. She can handle. Bro, she got tied up, hanging upside down, and dropped 3 bodies. Hanging upside down by a rope, bro.
Say that again?
Ellie, when she was hanging upside down, they had her captured in the rope.
In California?
Yeah, and then she ended up dropping like 4 bodies there.
And
grown motherfuckers too, she dropped while hanging from a rope upside down. She's a dog.
the reason why I feel like Ellie could beat damn near anybody, and she wasn't able to beat Abby, but
Yeah, she's a man.
Abby's dead ass a grown ass man.
Yeah,
excuse me.
on
But I feel
steroids.
like the reason why, excuse me, fucking Ellie would be able to beat anyone in that general state that she was, is just of that pure just I'm gonna kill you no matter what. I have a certain goal, and you are not gonna stop me from getting that goal. God help
Anything,
you.
yeah, anything that's trying to stop
I don't
her,
need
she's
God's
killing,
help.
bro. Facts.
You need God's
She
help.
got her wrath, and that's it, bro. That's all she needed.
And I genuinely think if Jesse was like, let's 1v1 for this chat, he's toast, gang.
Gone,
Toast.
bro, gone.
Toast.
Especially if it's a real battle to the death, forget about it.
Toast.
Legit,
Toast.
brother.
Talking about burnt. but then
Excuse me.
you're no worries, baby. But again, back to Tommy. I don't like how they didn't let him leave. Also, another reason why I don't like that, besides all the other shit I named.
His wife was another reason why he didn't leave, and it pissed me off.
Okay, I didn't watch that, but okay. Is when you're playing as Abby on a certain day, you go up a ladder and then you're on a highway, and it's dark, it's raining. You're with Carlos, I'm pretty sure his name was. And you're getting shot at. You're getting sniper shots. So, like, you're kind of crawling under cars, ducking under, going under little pockets of water. That's that man, Tommy.
That man, Tommy. Bro,
And let me tell you something. They ain't do that in the show.
Bro. No,
They ain't do it, bro.
Like, in the show, Tommy and Abby never even met, bro.
That's so gay.
Never even met,
That's
bro.
so gay.
Crazy, right? Crazy.
That's so gay.
Like, not once did Abby get shot by a sniper or nothing like that.
You're
Nothing,
telling me
bro.
they didn't give her that feeling of, oh, shit, I'm being hunted.
No. Only time she had that feeling was when they were up in the house, looking at the city, planning their revenge on how they're gonna go in there and get Joel. And where she goes out by herself, fucking going around, seeing everything, she ends up falling down the mountain, bro. And then she ends up falling into a big ass field, but all just snow. But all you see is just dead bodies there.
Oh, I remember in the game she just kind of walked up in
Yeah,
it.
and all the zombies just start coming out. And they like
Yeah.
that gate where Joel finds and shit. That's like the
Yeah.
only.
And she starts running and all that.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But she was never being hunted, bro. Never. That's the only time she ran for her life. Was when the zombies was there, and then Joel saved her, and then they brought her back to the cabin.
Well, I'm
talking
sure
about,
in
"Yo, I got a
season 3
cabin
they'll
up there."
fucking try to do something, but it.
But yeah, the way they ended it, nothing.
In the game, bro, Abby just felt the pressure of people hunting me, but maybe they'll show that in season 3. So
I fucking hope so, but I
guess
don't
we
know,
can.
bro, but I
Or maybe
doubt
that's
it.
why they didn't. But they won't even be able to depict that in season 3 because he's not even out. So it's not. So they can't be like, oh well, now he's out in season 3 because no, motherfucker. The two events take place at the same time. Ellie's days
That's what
and
I'm
Abby's days are at the
saying,
same
bro.
time.
That's what I'm saying.
They're at the same
bro.
time. While Ellie's at the hospital torturing Nora, Abby's in the basement fighting patient zero.
Yeah, I remember.
Forgot the fucking thing. Wrecking.
Yeah, because in the show they kind of showed it when Ellie got to the hospital. They showed Abby in there too as well, but they only just showed Ellie finding Nora, torturing her, and that's it. But yeah, bro, they don't really show a lot of like that. Like you said, I'm being hunted. That feeling, you know what I mean, of that threatness. Nothing.
That fear of like, all right, I gotta watch my 6.
Yeah, bro. She's just looking out for zombies. That's it. No other human hunters.
I'm trying to remember any like other like. Oh my god! How can we skip over the I'm a dad? Oh my god!
Oh man, I brought it up earlier, but yeah, bro, I hated that shit. How you gonna have Ellie talking about with a big ass smile? I'm gonna be a dad, bitch. In the game, you said go back to the fucking city. You're a burden on my
This
ass.
bitch to the game, not the actual actress.
Yeah. In the game, yeah. No,
Don't take this hate
as.
as towards the actors. No, it's towards the characters themselves.
Yep. But in the game, Abby was like, Ellie, once she found out she was pregnant,
Not even hate, it's just criticism.
she just said, "You tell me now? You could have told me like when we was."
Who, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in the game, she got pissed off. She was
Yeah,
like, I
that's what
think
I'm
I'm
saying.
pregnant. And she was like, what?
You're a fucking burden now. I gotta take care of you. You should
Telling
have
me
been
now?
over
You should have
there.
been telling me, like, now we have to go all the way back. We came out here for no reason. Now
Legit.
I have to take you
Now I
back.
gotta protect you. Watch it back. You're a burden. She legit called her
literally
a
said
burden.
you're a burden.
In the game, she
and
called
then
her
just
a burden.
walked away from her. And,
Yeah.
like, didn't hug her, didn't kiss her,
Nothing,
didn't
just tight.
didn't finger her, didn't do none of that.
Nothing. In the show, she said, "I'm pregnant. I'm gonna be a father. Let me finger you real quick."
I'm a father. Fist bump.
Bro, legit
Like,
fist bump
it
that
didn't-
John, bro. Started kissing and making out like, bro, what? That was not the game. That got me so tight, bro. That's what pissed me off heavy. Was that? Cause like, bro.
Well, I'm glad I ain't watched it. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. I don't like it.
I'm
did
glad
not
I
like
ain't
it.
watched that then.
Not worth the watch, bro. Real shit.
I was disappointed as I was slowly watched every episode drop in here. Now people were talking shit and talking shit and talking shit. It was like, one more nail to the coffin.
Yeah, brother. I mean, your dad said it was alright, but he never really got into the game like us. He just played it and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, he played it, but he didn't feel it. Not like how
He
we
didn't
felt
even
it,
finish
bro.
it.
He didn't finish the game?
No, I don't think so.
This fucking guy. Bugging.
Oh,
slacking.
they didn't show. There's so many actions. There's so many good scenes, bro.
That was not in the show.
That were not captured. I'm sure. Did they show the one where Ellie's in that like suburb town? She drops down. She was getting chased. She drops down. Jesse covers her face, covers her mouth. People go by, and she's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And then they're like, it goes to another. He's like, I come looking for my friends too. You know, he's like, if you would have told me, I would have came too.
Nah, I don't think they did, bro.
And then they had to kill 2 guys, get into a truck. The truck didn't start. Then it wasn't starting. You remember that?
Yeah, but they didn't show that in the show. Not in the show, nah.
Bro, in the game, I mean, too many things. This couldn't have been in the game because it was to the show because it's not entertaining. I would have sat there for 30 minutes if it was full 30 minutes of them just shooting shit.
Yeah,
Dead
real
ass.
shit.
Dead ass. And
Only probably like the best action-packed moment I say was when all those fucking zombies just started hoarding and going towards them.
Jackson?
They were just swarming them. All you see are just fucking armies of zombies coming up, and you see those big ass bloaters and shit.
I saw something about that, but
That
they
was
didn't
the
show that in the
only
game,
good
so I guess
part.
that's cool.
Yeah, that was
so
the only
I'll
part
give you
that
that.
was
That's
good.
pretty cool.
Well, in the game they did sound like that, right?
No, the town didn't get invaded.
Not with the town, but I think it was somewhere else with you.
The only time there was a lot of infected was that when you were Abby and you were in that
Right,
snow
that's
thing, and then you got captured. Because when you played as Ellie, there wasn't really no infected besides the bunch that you met in the grocery store. I think
That's about it, right?
It was the grocery store. Then the blizzard came. They had out. They found
That
it was
blizzard
Eugene's.
was crazy.
Yeah, they found out it was Eugene's base. They smoked weed. They started talking.
Yeah, they see all that,
making out,
found out.
and then all the other shit happens. No,
Yeah.
they didn't show that. So I guess that's cool.
They showed a little bit of Eugene's lab. They saw all the weed, and that's about it. Yeah.
Did they show the gas mask bomb?
Nah.
Damn.
They didn't have that, nah. Nope, just the flowers and that's it,
You
bro.
don't know your video game, bro.
Yeah, they
you don't
They
know.
slacked on a lot, bro. I don't know why.
It's little Easter eggs, bro. Fallout
Right?
4
At
did
least,
it
bro.
perfectly, bro. Fallout
Was it
show
showing
did
the
it
game?
perfectly, huh?
Yeah, they're showing the game.
Fuck yeah.
I never finished the show.
They did it I wouldn't say they did it perfectly, but I
But
would
better
say
than
what
Last
they
of Us?
did is depict the world better. That it is
Oh, yeah,
the
that I can
Fallout
agree. Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Like if you play Fallout, it's the sense of it's a nuclear apocalypse and shit's kind of fucked.
You know.
But there's also that like there's also like a goofiness in there. There's like
Yeah,
there's
a little bit, yeah.
a little weirdness.
Little
in
light to
there.
the darkness up in there,
Yeah,
bro.
and
Real
that's
shit.
what makes the Fallout characteristic Fallout, and that's why I feel like a lot of people like it, because it's like it's just you can't describe it unless you play it, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
It's hard to
It really
it's
is
hard to explain.
yeah.
Fallout because it's a really big game. It's way bigger than Last of
It
Us.
is,
It's a
bro.
really big
It
game.
is.
There's a lot you can do in it.
That's really all radioactive motherfuckers.
But like so for one instance, and I guess it's like some people say, oh, but that's fake and whatever. But like the main character in Fallout, she gets fucked up, she gets shot or she gets hurt. She pops a little stim pack and is completely fine. And that is what it's like in the game. You can
Pop a
have
little
broken
stim?
legs and you're A-OK.
Facts.
In the game, there's something called Jet. It's a drug. You take it, slows down time. You can get addicted if you do it over time too much. In the show, they showed Jet, and they showed motherfuckers taking Jet. And in the Fallout universe, Jet, chems is what they call the drugs. Chems are very, like, valuable. People will dead ass trade you a lot for chems.
I'm not surprised.
Because it's like, well, it's a nuclear apocalypse. The world is fucked.
You
Like, at
need
least I
that
can just
shit,
get
bro.
high.
Yeah, bro.
So that's kind of what the whole theme of it is with those. And they just showed the Raiders and the Raiders who are like the bandit faction, and they're just
Pretty
popping
badass.
Jet. They're chem addicts. They're addicted. They showed that. That's a good depiction because you see that. They showed fucking and also another scene, the Brotherhood black guy. I don't remember his name. Maximus, I think it was. He was wearing
about right.
he was wearing the power armor, a T-45, full set, right?
Nigga.
See, I know my shit, bro. I'm
Facts.
pretty sure it was T-45. I could be wrong, but they need to put that motherfucking XO1.
T6.
Yeah, and then and he's in full armor, but he has his little buddy carrying all his guns, the whole bag and everything. I don't know if anybody's ever watched it, but like he's carrying his full guns. And I feel like they did that because in the game you can have companions and they can hold things for you.
Yep.
So in the game you have a certain weight limit even for yourself, even when you become in the armor. So what you would do is,
That's actually pretty
well,
dope.
this is pretty heavy and I don't really want to carry this anymore.
Yo, kid, you got that.
You hold this. And you literally give them items that are like hundreds of pounds, 90 pounds, 100 pounds, 120.
Ain't shit to
and
them.
they're just holding it, walking around wherever you go. So it's like the little characteristics of the little things
little details in
the
that
little
shit, bro.
details that they did. It's like, well, motherfuckers actually did that in the game. So I'm going to do a little Easter egg towards it in the show.
Facts. Prime Video
You know
should have
what I'm
made
saying?
Last of Us, bro.
I think it would
Prime
have been
Video
good.
should have. Hell yeah, it definitely would have been
But
better.
it's just,
I think.
I would say they depicted the world better than Last of Us. How in Last of Us, I don't feel like it's an apocalypse sometimes.
Yeah, I don't feel like it. Nah,
I don't genuinely feel like it's apocalypse sometimes.
It just feels like you're just wandering.
You're just in a world that's just
empty. I mean, like barely any infected. In the game, you see infected everywhere, bro. You're beefing. You get into some shit.
And I guess they can't show them just walking streets and then all of a sudden here's an infected. I get that, but like,
you gotta show some at least.
Show something. Make me feel like, all right, this motherfucker's out here.
Real shit. You remember the game? So in the show, they did a scene where it was Ellie, Jesse, and what's the pregnant bitch name? I be forgetting.
Dina?
I think yes. What's her name?
Dina?
Dina. Yes, Dina. And there was
pregnant woman.
What was that? Abby's girl that was pregnant that got too.
Mel?
Yeah. Who killed her? Ellie? Right.
Pregnant bitch.
Yo, Ellie felt bad when she found out she was pregnant. She was like, what the fuck should I just do? She looked at her hand. She was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, bro.
I'm a baby murderer.
Legit, bro. Fucking fetus. But anyways, it was Ellie, Dina, Jesse. They was in a basement, dark as fuck. And then those intelligent infected were there. The ones that be crawling.
Stalkers?
The stalkers, bro. You know what I mean? The smart ones. And in the show, there was a shit ton of them, bro. And I feel like in the game, well, maybe it was different because we played as Ellie. We control her. But in the show, she was a bitch, bro, when it came to that. Like, she was hiding in the cage, bro, like, not knowing what the fuck to do. I'm like, bro, in the game, you would have sliced them all up. Easily. Without Jesse and Dina, bro.
Well, I guess you're right in that aspect where it's like it's a game where we're controlling the character. And
yeah,
they're not
which
really
kind of sucks, bro.
Their actual emotion and shit like that. But I mean, you would think for someone as Ellie who's
kind of not trained, but like knows these motherfuckers, especially by Joel. You know what I mean?
Not even like, only that, but someone who's always asked, "Put me out on the line. I want to go on the line. I want to kill infected. I want to do this. I want to fight. I want to do this." And then she gets put in the position. She's scared. So it's like you don't know your character.
Real talk, bro.
You don't know. That contradicts the two to me personally.
Put her in the front lines.
It makes me hate you because it's like, bro. Pick one.
What did you do?
Pick
bro?
Either be a bitch and fully rep that, or be a dog.
Be a dog.
Be a dog,
bro.
but
be a
it's okay. You can be
shit.
a dog, but still be scared.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Of course. I mean, especially if you're going
to be
infected.
At some
like
points
that,
you have to be. Some points you're gonna be scared, but you still got to dog up. Even in the real world, you're gonna be scared, but you got to dog up.
Yep.
So,
it's like when they threw him on a laser. I said, I can't run that shit, bro.
But you gotta.
But what the fuck did I do?
You gotta
I
dog
had to
it
get
out.
on that shit.
It's like when you're like, fuck, I don't think I can weld this. And it's like, well, you gotta fucking dog it. So you just lock in and you do what you gotta do. You there's still that worm in your head where you're like, I don't know.
Even if you do it right,
this kid fucked me up. But the only way I feel like you'll ever get that little bug out your head is by actually doing it and be like, I did that shit.
Yeah.
I did it, motherfucker.
And not stepping back from it.
Suck it.
For a fact, bro. For a fact. Like, when they put me on welding, bro, I'm like, damn, it's been a long time. They don't even know how to weld still, bro.
Type shit.
Fuck.
It really do be like that. But
once I get that puddle started, it's like, oh, it all came back to me.
Did they show the Shamblers?
Barely, I think.
The ones that, like, they run up and then and they pop?
Once?
It's probably going to be an Abby because, they got to keep some sort of attention. Guarantee you they ain't show it for if they did not I didn't watch it, but I feel like if they did not show it, because you're saying you can't really remember, but if they did not, it will be in the trailer for season 3 as a reason to catch people's attention.
Yeah, something different. Yeah, the new infected. Those are fat motherfuckers, right?
The fat ones that ran up to you and
they
popped.
Yeah. So they might have showed it once, and it was when the town was getting invaded and Tommy was fighting it, but all it was doing was just running towards Tommy, and Tommy just held a flamethrower up his ass.
You don't know your game.
That's all.
Shamblers, bro, it's literally written in the game, I'm pretty sure, that Shamblers only develop because of an evolution in the fucking fungal thing of water. Because Seattle is has high rain. It rains a lot in Seattle. There's a lot of storms in Seattle. Even in real life, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Washington itself.
There's a lot of rainstorms out there.
So the mutation of the infection happened, and that created Shamblers when they are in environments when there's a lot of water. Show me a picture in Jackson where there was a fucking ounce of water in the winter.
Real shit, bro. Real shit.
And even if there wasn't the winter, show me where the fuck you have water in a whole open ass field.
Yo, it was a big ass field, bro.
A big ass field. I'm talking about a couple football fields of field.
Not even, bro. You talking about like 10 acres, brother.
Like
they had a whole fucking piece of land to themselves. They had a whole fucking village, bro.
You don't. If that was a shamble that they tried to depict, you don't got that wrong. You got that wrong.
Yeah.
You don't know your game.
Yeah, I don't know if it was it or if it wasn't because he killed it.
Did it like ultimate pop or was it just?
Nah, he burned it to a crisp. Bro.
But he just ran up to it.
He just kept.
It was probably a bloater, bro. It was probably a bloater.
I was thinking it was a bloater, yeah, because they wasn't doing shit, bro. They would have blown up for a fact. I mean, they blow up once they get close to.
They blow up once they get close to you.
Yeah.
It's,
and they running through crowds.
They don't in the game. They don't fucking like kill you. They just pop you to death.
Yeah. They'll
like smack you, but they mainly just.
Boom. Yeah.
That's like their attack.
Their main one is just that suicidal shit.
Yeah.
Chill. Wow, that's fucked. Might have to edit that out. I don't know.
Nah, we keeping that for sure.
But
that hurts my soul a little bit to know that.
Yeah, it was pretty sad, bro. What they did on The Last of Us really went downhill on the show. Really did.
That sucks.
It does, bro. It really does. It's not worth the watch, I'd say.
If you played the game, you'd probably be disappointed. He's saying
heavy. Yeah. If you never played it, give it a watch. You might like it.
You might take it at face value for what it is.
Yeah. Then you're hearing us.
I mean, if you enjoy it personally, all the fucking props to you, boss. Rewatch it, enjoy it, love it.
I ain't hating, bro. I'm just do you.
Just
bro.
me personally,
I ain't a fan.
I'd rather die.
Oh shit! Wow, I have to replay that shit again, brother. That shit's okay. A long game though.
Long but good game.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Long but good game.
Both of them.
What's another game that you wish would have a show adaptation?
Another game, God of War. For a fact, but done by Prime Video.
Which version of God of War, though?
Ooh.
Young Kratos or older Kratos?
I say God of War 3, the young Kratos.
That's a good one.
Just so we can see all the gods get demolished. You know what I mean? I want to see Olympic go downhill. See Olympus. Yo, bro.
Kratos is a dog,
bro. He's a fucking dog.
Oh my god.
Kratos is the definition of standing on business.
No,
I don't give a fuck. Look up in the dictionary, standing on business.
You
Kratos.
see a fucking picture of his butt
Kratos.
ass.
All you see is right there, boy. That's all you're gonna see, boy.
Nah, bro. If
Kratos,
if you've never played it, never watched, and don't know nothing about Kratos, you're probably like, who the fuck is this dude?
Just search up Kratos.
Kratos or God of War.
Just search up God of War, you'll see Kratos.
But Kratos is just
nasty, bruh. Fucking nasty. He's a dog.
Just death can have me when it earns me type shit.
Death can have me when it earns me. Probably the most badass shit he ever said.
God of War is a good game to adapt.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Where you going, fucker? Oh. I could have just edited in the picture of Kratos.
El Kratos.
And that's Kratos for you.
Yeah, that's Kratos, bro. Put Kratos up against anybody with his fucking Blades of Chaos. It's a wrap.
I would like to see him versus Wukong.
Yo, me too, bro. Me too.
I feel like Wukong would win, but I think it would be a really good.
It would.
It'd definitely be a fight Wukong gonna remember.
Hell yeah, he's gonna be. He was a tough opponent.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be like God of War. I remember that motherfucker.
I remember that
motherfucker,
brother.
I remember him.
By all means, bro. Why do you say that though?
Say what?
That some Wukong might win.
He's just lore wise, just stronger and.
Is he? I never played, so I really don't know. So explain a little bit.
Well, in God of War, Kratos isn't necessarily immortal. Like he's not immortal. Like he can die. He can die, and that's it.
Yeah. He'll come out of hell though. Trust me, he'll crawl out that bitch. He will.
Yeah. There's a certain reason why he was allowed. There was a certain reason why he was allowed to do that. It was all game bullshit. But if he just dies, flat out dies, he's just dead. But there has to be like a certain thing that he does, and then he can come back in the game, lore wise, story wise. But Wukong, he has. They're in the Bible, not the Bible, like in the Book of Death, he erased his name. So that make him immortal from that. He's immortal because he has like some sort of fucking crown ability or just some ability, and he's immortal from that. He has 3 forms of immortality.
Really?
Three forms of immortality, and one of them is erasing yourself in the book of death. So technically, you're not even in the book to even be able to be killed.
Okay.
So you like, if whatever forces were like, he has to die. Wukong. Yeah, I ain't got no Wukong up in this. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's like he's not in there, so they can't do it.
You can't really kill him.
And then also just the sheer his confidence, his confidence and everything. And also he's fought crazy motherfuckers.
And his combat is probably crazy.
And he's fought motherfuckers that I would think Kratos would definitely have a hard time going up against. He would definitely have a bit of a battle. Yeah, he's fighting like motherfuckers that are taller than mountains. Like they're up to the clouds fighting each other.
Shit.
Like,
Kratos fought some mountains before.
Of course, for a fact, and he's taking them down, no problem.
The size of the finger, bro.
I know, and he was
like this, and he motherfucker was still,
and he still badass scene. Watch Kronos versus Kratos. Kronos versus Kratos.
You gonna see what the fuck we talking about.
You know what we talking about then. But it's just he just didn't give. I mean, I'm not the right person to explain this, but like, he just doesn't give a fuck. He was up against like 9 motherfuckers, all gods, all like spiritual, mythological fucking creatures that are just
motherfuckers you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, like
type shit, you know
just even stronger than him, like almost stronger than him.
Really?
Than Wukong, right? And
he said, "Fuck it, yeah, my house, we bang."
I would say because he's like, if I'm right, he's like a god, but then there's a level above him. And there's like a council that's above him. So I think he's a god, and there's a council full of gods and people like that. And he
just slightly
he separated himself from that group, and because
he just wanted to retire.
Yeah, no, I don't think he. I think part of the lungs of line to that because I think he said, I remember correctly, he said like, I just wanted to live peacefully on my mountain, and you came over here and you came to me.
You interrupted my mountain, I'm going to interrupt your fucking life.
You came to my home when I was like relaxing, like you interrupted me, but. By the way, the cutscene in the starting game of that game,
banger.
Dope.
Yo, if y'all ever played Asuba's Wrath, that's another one, bro. Yeah, you gotta play Asuba's Wrath, brother.
Shit, hold on, before we get sidetracked on another game.
I know already.
Fucking, and it's just, he just goes up against so many. He can turn himself into stone, so no hit affects him. He can hit you different times, call in fucking duplicates of himself. He can hit you 20 different times before he could freeze you, hit you 20 different times, and unfreeze you while you're and then you become unfrozen. He fucking.
I don't phase Kratos with his fire.
His staff is fucking.
With his flames of hell.
I don't know if Kratos can't move.
Shit don't phase him, bro. Shit won't phase him.
I think it will.
He'll eat them punches, bro. Probably go down. Probably fall down and get right back up.
I think they're punches. I think they're punches that. I think they'll top Thor's punches in God of War Ragnarok.
Thor was weak, bro.
And he killed Kratos.
Yeah, true.
So my point stands.
Sucks.
I think Wukong will definitely kill Kratos.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight though. I like to see
it
that.
Will. Wukong was just dope.
Yeah, I never played.
Bro, he deadass was just like
sick.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, right.
Like,
you
fight me.
You want the smoke? You want the smoke?
Fight
bro.
me. He's like, you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. And when motherfuckers would go up, he was just
like how you think about me, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in the cutscene, like someone like sticks a staff to his chest. And he pushes up against it. Like he pushes.
That ain't shit to me.
He pushes
brother.
up against it and he goes, "You have to sharpen your blade." And just do it, and then flicks it away.
That's fun. That's some flex right there.
That's what I'm saying. It's
really
the sense of
bro.
like Kratos would never, if someone had a blade to him, would never push up against it, have it possibly cut him, and be like, dull your blade. And like,
facts.
But Wukong,
he never. Yeah, he straight. Kratos went straight for the kill always.
But even in combat situations where there were people who put up a fight up against him, and there was a sense when they like were stopping and talking, like he never like boasted or like was like.
Oh yeah, nah, he was a humble guy.
Because he was in the game he said a humble warrior, but
he's a Spartan brother. He knows what he could do.
Yeah, and I think that's why Wukong is just is a little bit stronger because like, he doesn't.
He knows what he could do too.
He knows.
You know what I mean? They both know what they can do, bro. Yeah,
he can handle it, so that's why he's so confident in just being like.
Well, I mean, maybe that's why Kratos trying to try to avoid the battle with Thor. You know what I mean? Because he knew he was like, damn, God of Thunder, bro, Thor, son of Odin. I don't know if I can fuck with that, bro. I may be a God of War, bro, but that was me in my own fucking world, bro. Yeah. This is a whole different universe in here, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't got my powers. He don't have his powers like he did before. All that shit is gone.
Yeah, all that shit is gone.
You know what I mean? So that's what I think you wanted to avoid. So I
wonder in the world of God of War, I wonder if like you travel to Olympus, is it just
dust?
Gone.
Dust, nothing
just
there. Gone, bro. Birds probably just soaring. That's it.
I wonder.
Right? Maybe you'll see some crows, Odin. Because he's everywhere. Odin is everywhere.
That's cool to think about that. You know, in God of War 3, like Odin and them were running around in the Northland.
They was running shit, bro. Like
That's
they
cool
was
to
it was
think
the same
about.
at time. You know what I mean?
As someone who's played the game, yeah, that's cool to think about.
Right?
But back to what I was saying, I think Wukong would definitely beat him.
Yeah, I respect that.
It's my personal opinion.
I can't say really because I never played. I just fuck with Kratos heavy. I'm a heavy Kratos fan, bro. He's different. He's built different.
He is.
I wonder how Atreus will be.
How?
Atreus.
How he's gonna be?
Yeah.
I wonder too.
I mean,
I wonder too because he didn't really depict much strength.
nah, barely.
Like in terms of like lifting. He's strong. You know, if you're a generic human in that world against him, you will beat him.
Human, part giant, part god, bro. The fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's a combo, son.
He's more human and god. He's more god and he's more god and more giant than he is human.
Yeah.
Because Kratos' girl was 100% giant. She was Yoan. She was 100% Yoan.
Yeah. Yep.
And Kratos was 50 god, 50 human. That made him demigod. So Atreus would have got 50% giant, 25% god, and 25% human.
Yeah.
Making him making up over 100%.
Only because his mom was just fully.
Yeah, so he got the 50% of giant from his mother, 25 from Kratos, 25 from Kratos.
Yeah. Which makes him pretty OP.
It does.
You know what I mean? Having that
well, if we think about it,
strength.
Thor is half giant, half god.
Yeah, true.
And I don't think he's human, but I think he's just.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's human, but I think he's god and giant.
Yeah.
That's a bad motherfucker.
Bad motherfucker, bro.
Bad motherfucker.
I like how they made him like fat as shit though.
Well, that's because.
And that's how it really was.
In real life, yeah. In the real life mythology of what would you North god?
Northern gods, yeah.
Yeah, they're Thor wasn't depicted as some abbed out Chris Hemsworth. Look at me, I got an 8-pack. Nah, he was like he was a fat like big bellied guy.
Yeah, like a beer belly. You would think like, oh, I can fuck with him. He's a fat motherfucker. I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah.
You go out, tell me he stands up. Oh no, you're dead.
But he was really tall.
Yeah.
And like shit, he was really tall, but he was fat. He wasn't like buffed out.
Yeah. Who do you think would win, Tyr or Kratos? Both in their prime. Both God of Wars, just of different mythology, I guess.
Kratos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if we're talking about God of 3 Kratos isn't too much of a bloodlust for him to lose.
Yeah, that Kratos was never on a loss. Never.
That Kratos was never. God of War 3 Kratos would have never lost to nothing. Maybe Wukong, but other than that, nothing.
But no, I agree. He was just nasty.
He killed every god in the universe in that fucking thing. Do you really think another one was going to make a difference? He killed that universe's God of War. Do you think it was going to make a difference if there was another?
His whole universe, all those gods were against him. He killed them all one by one. Yeah. As half human, half god, and they were fully blooded gods.
Yeah. Killed them one by one and slowly made his way to the other.
Yup, until he came up to Zeus and he said, "Oh shit, this is Zeus.
I will have my revenge."
Oh my god, that big ass sword and shit. Damn, bro.
Sword of Olympus.
Yeah, Sword of Olympus, brother. Pretty cool. They brought that back in God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah,
a little bit,
you were able to,
somewhat.
Yeah, with that rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But I just think that certain Kratos was just too crazy. He was too nasty.
He was just ruthless. He didn't give a fuck.
At that point, bro, he wasn't even 50 human. He was 100 god.
He was all he was 100 god,
bro.
Yeah.
He was on.
I mean, he lost his whole family, so he was out for revenge, bro. Even though he killed his own family, bro.
It was by his own blade, but by the manipulation of the gods.
Yeah, it was not his mind at all.
So he said, you want to fuck with my mind? Well, I'm just gonna rip yours out entirely.
Yep, rip right off your fucking body, and that's what he did.
He's killed Poseidon, popped his eyeballs out, snapped his neck.
In the water, bro. He fought him in his own turf, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking dog right there. That's dog shit right there. Like, bro, he is a dog.
He killed Hades in his own turf, took Hades' soul. He absorbed Hades' soul.
Crazy.
He's killed
Hades is like the god of
death. He's hell, like the king of hell.
Yeah, the king of hell type shit.
He's killed Hercules, punched his face into a pulp.
Barefoot. Well,
not really barehanded. He used the bare knuckles, whatever.
Yeah, that thing. Still.
He's killed feel the wrath of the sun. What's that guy's name?
Yeah, the sun.
Helios. He's killed Helios, ripped
that
his
one
head
stuck
off.
with him. Yeah, he really pretty brutal, bro. Slowly,
Like
bro.
literally, like just
pulling that
tore
shit
it off.
Bro. You can just see his neck
My whole head
stretching.
came off, but pretty much just
Yo, bro.
like full head, like grabbed his fucking shit and just went.
All you see is his neck just stretching and ripping right here.
And then he just squeezes his skull and his eyeballs activate. He's killed. This is just from God of War 3. He's killed many more.
Definitely.
He's killed.
Even killed Thor's sons.
Yeah. He's killed Kronos, which is Zeus's father.
Big ass motherfucker.
He's killed Hephaestus, which is the god of. I'm pretty sure he was like the god of construction. I don't. Some shit like that, where it wasn't like nothing grand. He's fucked his wife.
Even killed some Valkyries, dog.
He's killed Valkyries. He's killed. Well, that's from the new God of Wars, but
True.
he's killed. Who else did he kill in God of War 3? I forgot the old lady's name, but she was kind of like the mother to Hercules. She was kind of like the queen or whatever, but she was like the god of like nature, like disease or some shit like that. Because when she died, everything kind of died. Like everything that was like a plant kind of died, and there was infection and disease. So he stabbed her neck. Oh
yeah, I was trying to think of her name, but I couldn't.
I couldn't think of her name, but the guy that's super fast.
Yeah, that other motherfucker too, bro.
He talked shit. He amped you up the whole time.
Yeah, he did, bro. He did.
It's crazy. I don't remember his name because I just remember wanting to chase his ass down. But I forgot his fucking name. But he cut off his legs.
Yeah, he was cocky.
Yeah, he was cocky.
Very cocky.
He was cocky
bro.
because he thought he was smarter than Kratos, and Kratos is dumb. And he was like, "You can never catch me."
Yeah, just like in Ragnarok with the other guy that can see the future. I forget his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too.
You can see every movement.
Yeah,
so
with
you
the
hit him
purple
and punch.
eyes.
Yeah, punching and punching, you
Yeah.
miss. But then Kratos got that one punching him, and he was
like,
oh,
"What the?"
yeah, how'd you hit me? But I didn't see that
He's
shit.
like, "I've never been hit in my life."
Yeah, bro. And that's when he got scared. He's like, oh, this is real. This is the God of War for real. I know I'm fucking with, bro.
That's when he was like,
and that's what I like about Ragnarok, where like Kratos is humble, bro. He don't show his strength off, but like when he really wants to like show his God of War, he'll get like one good punch on someone, and that other person that gets punched will be like, damn, I'm fucking with the real God of War, bro.
The only person that wasn't like that was Boulder.
Yeah, Boulder didn't give a fuck because he was immortal too. It's like, well,
Not even that. He was a bit stronger than Kratos.
he was, yeah. Physically, shit, he was.
He got smacked a couple times, and like you said, Kratos was humble and was like, just leave my home.
Yeah. I know. He slapped him. He punched him. He said, pop. He gave him like 3 pieces. Pop, 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 pop.
Three pieces.
Kratos ate them. He said, dum, dum, dum.
And he was just,
Yo, leave my house, bro. He's like, leave. Yep.
And then just, is that a boy?
Yeah.
Bang! And then just, he said, fuck it. Boom! And just full blown folded this motherfucker.
No bullshit. Then he hit him with uppercut.
And then, yeah. And
Motherfucker
then,
went flying, doing flips.
yeah. Fucking Kratos hits Boulder, makes him fold over. And then Boulder literally says, finally.
Yeah, because he feels that at first.
Finally,
Nobody was able to
someone
feel
who
him.
can try to, because in Boulder, if no one's ever known, Boulder's whole thing was he can't feel anything. He
he don't
can't feel.
He's got a curse on him set by his mother.
Yeah,
so
to not feel anything. So he can't even feel death. So that means if he died, his body doesn't know he's dead because he can't feel it.
He wouldn't even know when he's dying.
Exactly. So he just continues on.
But Kratos made him feel death though in that battle when he fucking snapped his neck. He made him feel that death. He made him feel something because he seen that snow drop.
I don't think he feels
realized.
death.
Nah, you don't think he made him feel
because
that?
his thing is he can't feel anything.
True.
Like that's why he's immortal, because his body can't even recognize that I'm dead.
Yeah, when he snapped his neck, he really didn't know. He just seen himself falling into the.
Yeah, if anything, he probably was, all right, well, I'm just gonna pretend and just kind of did.
Yeah, see if I come back from this.
Or maybe like a light, he probably passes out, but like.
Yeah, but he knew he was dead because, like I said, when he seen the snow, because I don't know if you remember, but like. I don't know if Boulder himself knew, but about that curse is like when Boulder dies himself, when he really dies, that's when Ragnarok is gonna start. They'll see all that snow is gonna fall when he dies, and so when Kratos snapped his neck and he was just there laying down, he started seeing the snow falling, and it landed on him, and so at that point I think he knew he's like, oh, I'm dead. So I'm assuming he knew that tale because he knows about that curse that's been put on him.
When did Kratos snap his neck and then they showed Boulder looking up and snow landed on him?
Yeah, right when he snapped his neck, they were just both laying down on the floor, and then you see that little snowfall, and that's when you know Ragnarok started. Because they mentioned they were like, once Boulder dies, that's when there's gonna be a heavy snowfalls, and then that's when Ragnarok starts. And that's
I
when
thought it
Kratos
was
snapped
Ragnarok
his neck.
starts. I thought Ragnarok
Like the
was.
start of it.
I could be wrong, but I don't remember
believe.
that. I don't remember the snow being anything significant to me. I don't remember. I could be wrong. Maybe I missed that, but I don't remember that being significant. Like where I was like, oh, he's the snow. He's looking at the snow. I don't remember that.
Really? Yeah, I think that's what kind of got me too.
Maybe
I think
not.
I kind of remember some shit like that.
But before all that, before we got sidetracked way ahead of ourselves. But after that, Boulder deadass just got up. It was just like finally in full blown uppercuts. This motherfucker Kratos sends him like up in the air, flying over his house, does like 3 backflips, lands on his
Facts.
shit, and Kratos deadass gets up and is like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, like,
Like,
damn.
what the
Like
fuck?"
he felt that punch, bro.
Yeah,
He's
like,
like, I ain't
what
never felt
the
something like this in a
fuck?
while,
And
bro.
then what does Boulder do? Pick up a tree and
Boom,
boom,
bro. He legit grabs it.
in full swings. And Kratos was like, "What the fuck?"
Kratos was not prepared for that, bro. Because he just seen a small, little, skinny, weak dude. He's like,
Yeah.
nah, he ain't gonna do shit. I fought tougher than that, bigger than that.
Well,
Ain't
if you compare
shit.
the two mythologies that Kratos has been in the Greek mythology, everyone's always kind of like
Yeah.
fitted, they thick, they got some muscle on them. But in the North, even in video game depiction, I'm sure this is probably wrong in real life. Maybe it's right. Excuse me. They weren't very like.
Nah. They were just whatever. Their bodies was their
they just
bodies,
kinda
but they
look
had
normal.
that strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was average, whatever.
They kind of look like normal people,
Yeah. They didn't bother to really.
but they had that strength.
Fuck yeah. I mean, look at Thor, like you said, bro. Fat ass motherfucker, but yeah, one of the strongest gods out there.
So,
Legit.
but what was that dude's name that you said couldn't see time? I know he was a very important thing, but he was very cocky and very arrogant and very ha 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 ha. I'm this ha ha. You'll never get to me ha ha ha. And then Kratos was like, okay,
He said, okay.
like yeah, I'll never hit you.
And what?
I'll
And
never.
you fucking hit him.
And you can see Kratos. I loved it. I loved how they did it. They showed Kratos like learning,
Yeah.
testing it.
His little patterns. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean?
you'll get to break the stance and he'll like throw a couple swings. Okay, he did that. That didn't really work.
Yeah.
And then he did a couple more swings, paused, boom, and he
And then
almost
do
got
one.
him.
Yeah,
and
you'll
he's
see
like,
that.
okay. And then he did another one, popped his ass, like destroying it. Boom.
Boom.
And he was like, now I got you.
Yup.
I got to make you think of another attack, but then come at you with the actual one.
Yeah.
And then that's when
Don't let him
that's
know
when
your
he
next
was
move.
like, I know you.
Yep. Legit. And then remember the guy with the purple eyes, right? A
Yeah.
motherfucker, right? When he was talking shit to Thor or some shit like that, and then Thor just whispered in his ear about what he would do to him.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he got mad scared. He was like, he's a dirty motherfucker, some shit like that. I was like, damn.
I forgot his name. I can't remember,
Yeah.
but he was.
That's the first person Atreus met, right?
Yeah, when he went to Jotunheim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the first god.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I kind of try to play with his mind and shit.
yeah,
a little
to
bit.
kind of talk to shit to him. But that's gonna fuck with me that I don't know his name. But
Yeah, I remember.
he was just he had the horn. That,
Yeah, he had that main horn,
Yeah, the horn that launched that like sounded when war was going on or like whatever
Yeah.
when they invaded.
Yep. That conch.
I forgot. That's gonna fuck with me, bro. Fuck.
That motherfucker's name, bro. Speedy. I don't know.
But whatever. Can't remember.
Yeah,
It's
he was
gone.
annoying though. He was annoying. Just in that mission where you just punching nonstop. You just dodge and dodge and dodge. It's like, bro, when the fuck is this shit gonna end, bro? So you get that one punch and you're like, okay, finally. But then that's when the Thor comes in or some shit like that. A little bit after, maybe. No.
As a trace?
No. I could be wrong actually.
Thor and Kratos never fought when he was fighting the purple dude.
No.
It was when Atreus was fighting him,
Oh, that's when it was.
and
when
they
he
were
stepped
like
in?
sparring, or like
Right.
he was just kind of like, he just wanted to fuck with the kid.
Yeah, I
And
remember
then that's when Thor came in and kind of pushed him away, and he was like, Odin said, "Don't fuck with the guests."
that. Okay, so it was before. So it was right at the beginning, right when Archers really got into.
He said, "Don't fuck with the guests."
Yeah. Fucking Odin. He was just trying to get Kratos to get in there. He was just trying to lure Kratos in.
Kratos,
Kratos. You think Kratos would kill Odin?
like 1v1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yo, it's gonna be dope if they make like another game with like Atreus, you know what I mean? Of his story or some shit like that. It'd be pretty dope to see Thor's daughter in action. Hell yeah, bro.
Dude.
That'd be dope just seeing her come and like assist Atreus or some shit.
Well, in the
You
game, I'm
see
pretty
some
sure.
lightning.
Oh no, it was her and Angerboda.
Yeah.
Angerboda
Him
that
and
went off.
Angerboda, yeah, that black bitch.
Sold, bro.
That's
But I
his girl,
get
though, in the
it. He
future.
wants to continue the Giants, keep them alive. I get it.
Yeah, he's like the last one.
They're both the last ones.
Yeah, actually, they got the secret world, which is pretty cool how they got that, bro. You know what I mean?
The whole secret world, yeah.
Yeah.
Boring ass mission.
Bro, I hated that
Boring
shit,
ass
bro.
mission.
Just walking around and shit. Like,
Reason
bro,
why I ain't never replayed.
fucking hey,
I'm
nah.
being so dead ass. I haven't replayed God of War because all I think is like I don't want to walk in that scene.
Yeah, nah. Ragnarok is just more just walking. It wasn't a hack and slash like before. As much. Definitely is some action, but it's more a story now. With the
Simpsons,
kids, you
yeah.
know? Which is okay. I respect it. You know what I mean? We had our fun in the old God of Wars, just fucking throwing these blades of chaos everywhere and shit, bro.
I feel like as gaming got bigger and more depth, it became, all right, we're just gonna make a game that's just really fun. To all right, how can I make a game that kind of keeps people's attention, attracts them?
Yeah, they try to go for more main story now and shit.
A story that's gonna keep you alive, but also throw in the gaming aspect to keep you.
Yeah,
To have
which was
fun.
pretty cool. You know what I mean? It was a good game. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. You know what I mean? But
All right,
hardest
yeah,
part
we're
on
good.
me
We
ever
continue
fucking did.
recording.
Woo!
All right.
Once again, technical difficulties. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be an abrupt ass fucking cut. Technical difficulties. The same
okay.
thing for episode 1 happened on episode 4.
Hey, work in progress. We're trying to get this done.
We're not used to all the fucking settings and the little switches in the device that you're currently in.
Yeah.
Because technically they're watching from a camera. They're in it.
True. Yeah.
But apparently the storage was full.
Shouts out
So
to
we
the
had to delete a
FX30.
couple things. But it's okay because we got them saved.
It's okay. Yeah, we got them saved on the Mac, so
Yeah.
we're good.
So we just
We just got to do
Apologize.
little edits.
we're mid conversation. We don't remember what we were talking about.
No, we don't.
Not a fucking idea.
We just got shook by the fucking camera again, talking about not enough space. Fuck you. It was like that time. Remember when I tried to unlock my door? Didn't work. Called it
I've
a
gotten
bitch.
locked in my room.
Damn.
Like the door didn't want to open. 'Cause I had no doorknob,
Damn.
so you can see perfectly through like the hole in the door.
Damn.
And I still had the little thing that sticks out that goes into the wall, but I had no
Oh,
doorknob.
yeah.
I had the little tongue,
Oh,
no
shit.
doorknob. But it was going good for a while, right?
Damn.
But I would kind of close it, but not all the way where it go in.
Yeah, where it
One
would just
time it
lock
went in there, and I was able to, I fully like
Fuck.
all my force put my hands under that shit and like gripped it good, and full on yanked it. Potato was fucking with my fingers at that time.
Yeah, but they
And then
Yo,
eventually,
man, his grub.
he is
No.
fucker. Eventually, it closed again, and I was locked in there for like literally locked in there. Everything that I tried that worked originally did not work this time. So my stepbrother was there, and I was like, you know what? Take her down.
Fuck it, right?
And he was like, he's like, what? I was like, knock it the fuck down.
Simple as that. Doesn't get any more
And
simple.
he was like, what do you mean? I was like, run through this bitch right now.
I'm taking a hit. Cheers.
Cheers, baby. And he goes, you want me to just run through this thing and just, I was like, knock it off, just knock it down. I don't want this door anymore. I don't care. And he's
Show the
like,
badge there.
and he was like, okay. And
Fuck it.
from my bedroom to the bathroom, it's just a straight. It's just literally a straight. So he went all the way to the bathroom, full went down and was like, and just went for it. And
Just
full
full?
ran, boom, right into my door, bro.
Shoulder blast.
Shouldered it.
Yeah?
And it literally,
Damn.
the whole door went, kang, and just
Fuck.
flew and bang right into the wall.
Who
Wall
ran
was-
through it?
Wall was good. Daniel.
Damn. Okay.
The youngest out of all of us. And he's the most wild, I would say.
Is he?
Yeah. He's
Really?
a wild character, but he's also a fun character, and I love him to death. He's a funny guy. And
Yeah. What you got spilling over there, Billy?
no,
Oh,
just,
they're just-
traditionally in my house, if there's water, water comes down there sometimes.
Yeah, it's pouring outside, bro.
It's raining?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Neither did I. I want to go upstairs talk to your mom. She had a shirt that said Wu-Tang. I said, Maria, what the fuck do you know about Wu-Tang? She looked at me. She said, come on, that was my era. She said, what do you know about Wu-Tang? I said, I respect that. You right. You was right, girl.
Apologize.
You was right. But I don't know your mom was a fan of Wu-Tang. That's cool. That's dope. I
Well,
respect that.
my mom, she.
Your mom gangster low-key.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You look at her, you be like, oh, she's a nice lady, you know?
She got a gun license.
Yeah, see? She gangster. Like, you look at her, you would not think what she is.
Oh,
You
I can
think
easy
you-
like bam.
Yeah, but you
know
think she's
what I'm saying?
such a nice lady. Well, she is. Don't get me wrong. She really is. But
She
like,
is. She's really a sweet.
she gangster though, bro. Trust. You ain't want to fuck with her.
Oh my god, I don't give a fuck.
Not
My,
even
my,
his
my mother,
pops.
if she'll probably never ever hear this, hopefully.
Debatable.
But I mean, proudest moment, and she knows it. She knows it to this day. I always talk about it. Proudest moment I've ever been as a son to her. for me to come from her womb.
Yeah.
Because she fought some girl in front of me.
Ooh.
Proudest I've ever been as a son.
I don't blame you.
Bro.
I don't blame you.
Shorty was at the door at the house causing problems. My mom was like, look, you gotta go. You just causing too much. You just gotta go. You know, kind of easing her. She's out the porch. My mom's inside the house. She's like, you gotta go.
She's on the porch already like that, bro.
Like, she's like, you gotta go. You know, kind of pushing her out, closing. She's closing, not pushing her, but closing the door. Like, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as it's about to close, the girl sticks her foot in the door.
In the door, yep.
So my mom can't fully close it. And from what my mom said, she said she completely lost it.
I would have too, bro. Anybody touching my door like that, bro?
She said I lost it. She said I just couldn't take it anymore. So she pulls open the door, bro, and just full boom and bang, boom, like drops her, bro.
Scooped her up, dropped her.
Scooped her up and dropped her, bro. I remember the porch. I remember how the tiles looked, bro.
Fire.
And just bam, bam, bam.
That's crazy.
Bam. Body, head. And we had a rocking chair. Well, not me. My grandma had a rocking chair in a certain corner. And it's tile floor, so it's not like carpet where you can kind of like stick to it if you're having like a sweater, because it's fur on fur kind of. It's like grippy a little bit.
Yeah.
It was shirt on tiles. So you can slide
if someone's
like really trying to make you move.
Hell yeah.
And so, they're squirming around. And eventually, she's kind of like, the girl is underneath like the rocking chair, and my mom's kind of like underneath it as well. But my mom's still bam, 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 bam.
Shit, bro.
And then eventually, my mom's brother, which was the man to the girl, comes out. He's like, what the fuck? So,
shook.
So, not really, because he kind of knew. There's a lot of shit going on that day. He pulls my mother off, I think. I don't remember exactly how it ended. I just remember my mom was dogging.
Yeah.
And he pulls her off and then just like, and told the girl, like, you got to go, call the cops, and then all this other bullshit. And they were like, go ahead, call the cops. You came here. Like, you're at our house.
Yeah, she's done, bro.
So you lost. College. And
just
I
like
don't
that.
remember what happened after that. I'm pretty sure they told me to go away. But yeah, it's probably the most I've ever been as a son to my mother.
That's pretty crazy.
For sure. Completely sidetracked on what we were saying earlier. I don't even remember.
Nah,
yeah,
I don't remember what we were
Don't remember
about.
either. But proudest moment is,
Yeah, that's what's up. That's fire. I remember one time, I don't know if you remember, you might have been too young, but it was the 4th of July. We was all at 56. It was back when they used to do really big parties, like hella fireworks, you know what I mean? And you used to close down the streets and shit like that those days. And I remember one time, some shit was going down. It was getting active, bro, late night. And all I remember is the Almeida and all the adults telling all the kids to go inside, quick, go inside. There's some shit going on. Everybody inside. And me being, a little instigator trying to see what the fuck is going on. I step outside, bro, and I go around the corner. And I shit you not, bro, all I see is Bert, Buns, and your dad banging some motherfuckers, bro. Like 3-on-3 type of shit, cause... And I go back inside, I'm like, oh shit, it's getting down, bro. You know what I mean? I go back inside, and you know how in the living room they got the sofas. Mm-hmm. Back then it was like the sofas on the windows. Not well, I think they still might have it on the window, right? Where the cat be chilling. Yeah, yeah. So they still got that sofa there. So I was looking at that window, the left one, right? And I see your dad coming back, shirt ripped, all bloody and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck went down, bro? And at that's the moment I realized, like, damn, these motherfuckers really be getting active, bro, like that. Like when there's a problem, they're like, all right, fuck it, yeah, we gonna handle this shit. I'm like, damn. So you just see your dad and Bunny coming back all bloody and shit.
They'll fight.
I'm like, damn.
Our uncles, my father and my uncles, and your uncle, of course, too, they'll fight.
Yeah, they some bangers, bro. They really throw hands, bro.
It's not like they're like, oh, who am I fighting today?
Nah, it's just defending. They were fucking with our party, you know what I mean? They were fucking with our family. They were trying to cause problems, and they were telling them. I think I vividly remember them telling, yo, getting the streets closed is our shit. Don't fuck with us, you know what I mean? Because they were causing problems and some shit. And I think it was your dad that was trying to tell them to leave. Just get on, just go away, just get on with your business, you know what I mean? And then I heard like a loud pop, and then that's when I just seen fucking your dad and them and Buns, just running towards the street on that corner right there. And then your dad just comes back bloody as shit. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? She got to act just like that quick? And mind you, I was like maybe 10 years old around there just seeing that shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
They'll fight. They don't
play
even though they're older now.
I
mean, they're older now, but like.
Oh, but they still get down though. Shit needs to get down, bro. They'll still get down. They'll still
fight.
Bro.
Yeah,
Real
my dad will still fight.
Especially if Bert's around you, because Bert likes to get active, bro. He's another motherfucker.
I used to call him Big Burp.
The Big Burp. That was my dog Bert right there, yo.
I call him Big Burp.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my dad probably would have been throwing hands too if he was there.
Your father?
Yeah, it was all.
Most definitely. If my dad's throwing hands, your dad's throwing hands.
Yeah.
They're brothers,
two
bro.
brothers,
They're brothers. If one's throwing hands, the other has no choice but to throw hands as well.
No choice, bro. And if you don't, damn, that's sad. But yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, they'll swing if they have to.
Yeah, for sure.
They'll swing or be swung. You know.
Yeah, regardless though, they gonna put up a fight regardless, which is pretty crazy to think about.
What?
Just down
To fight?
Yeah, just down to fight. You know what I mean? It's crazy because I could never. Chill. Because I wanted to get active too. I was a little young and I was like 10 years old watching them fight these motherfuckers in the street. I was like, yo, they're sure to type me in, bro.
Yeah, okay.
And then their mother was like pulling me. She was like, yo, come on, get inside, bro. I remember she was pulling me because I was watching the whole shit, bro. I was trying to be.
Oh, those when they were. That's when they were young.
That's when it was. Yeah.
That's when they were young and they were like, "Fuck yeah, let's get fucked up."
Yeah,
I mean, they still get drunk to this day.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
a fact.
saying? They'll still wake up fucked up.
And
but
plus, they were probably drunk. They were. I wouldn't say drunk, but they were definitely lit, bro.
They was drunk.
When they was fighting, bro,
they was drunk.
Yeah,
it's
so they didn't
4th of July.
And back then too,
and if
when
it's
we was
back
youngins,
then when I was a little kid, they drunk.
Yeah, they drunk, bro.
They drunk
for a fact.
My dad, statutory limitations, whatever the fuck, has driven multiple times under the influence. But he's pretty damn good at it.
Yeah, same here.
He's pretty damn good at it. It's almost like he's driving normal, which is kind of scary because that means he's done it enough to the point where he can drive almost normal.
Yeah, it's like when I was driving you drunk.
Well, that's a little different because there were some times where I was like,
yeah, low key, bro.
There were even times where you said, yo, you might have to drive.
Facts, I was feeling heavy, brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hopefully we got some weed smokers out there.
With the pads on camera, who give a fuck?
It's our podcast, right?
Type shit.
Chilling with Elias, don't give a fuck. Shit. But yeah, I think after seeing them coming off in that fight, that kind of got me like amped up too. Like, damn, kind of want to fight. You know what I mean? Kind of put me onto it a little bit. You know what I mean? The thrill of it. Like, damn. To me, that's like some man shit. You know what I mean? Like, damn, the motherfuckers fighting, bro. Like, I want to fight. You know what I mean? I want to be a part of that shit. That's what kind of got me into it. And then seeing them coming out bloody and shit, like, yeah, that's some tough shit right there. You know what I mean? That's what kind of got me into it a little bit.
So you liked the attraction of like the manliness towards fighting? No,
yeah, knowing you can fight. You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of people to be like, yeah, I don't really know how to fight like that. You know what I mean? Like if you gotta fight, you gotta fight. You know what I mean? Whether you know how to fight or not. But some people just won't fight. You know what I mean? Even if they're getting bullied or whatever. You know what I mean? Shit like that. They just wouldn't want to fight because they don't know or they're just too scared. I don't know. But not me, bro. I was short, very short, and pretty fat for my liking back in the day. But I still got down when motherfuckers would mess with me. Because like back in the day in middle school, bro, we used to go boxing every day after school. We'd get a pair of gloves, go in the back. It'd be like 8, 10 of us, bro. All of us boys. We just go in, start boxing. Whoever won or whoever loses gets out. Next person go wins. Whoever stays wins. You know what I mean? Or whoever wins stays in the circle until they lost. And then the next person joins. So we used to do that shit a lot back in the day in middle school. That was fun.
Not me. I never had any problems in school. Cause like
me neither like that.
Well, you said how people have put their hands on you and you've had to defend your own.
Yeah,
I've never.
That was like once, 2 times things only. But other than that, nah.
But I was a quiet kid, so I was always to myself, and I was always, if I didn't know you originally, like if I didn't know you originally, I'm not gonna talk to you now.
Yeah, only reason I kind of made like friends out there was because I had Junior. Remember Junior was there? He was in that school too with me, and I remember Andy.
Yeah,
like he was in our classes too. So, so it was us 3 cousins.
Been a while since I heard those names.
Facts, bro. Us 3 cousins basically, and they ended up making friends. But since I was, with them, cousins with them and shit, I ended up meeting their friends as well, and we all became friends. So that's kind of how I ended up becoming not known out there, but friends with people out there.
Sorry to cut you off, but I would also say what kind of sucked is that when I went into middle school, all of you guys got out of middle school.
Yeah, like we had days in elementary. We was in elementary school together. You know what I mean?
We were in elementary school for 2 years.
Yeah.
But I was in 1st and you were in 4th. I was in 2nd and you were in 5th.
Yeah.
So we were in 2 completely different levels on 2 completely different sides of the school.
Facts. But we were still after school every day together.
After school we would see each other. Yeah. And that's the time when
we
we would link up. And I remember some people would be like, a 5th grader?
Yeah.
But in middle school, when I got in there, you were gone.
So, yeah, because there was only 3 grades in there, bro.
So
I was already like...
There wasn't 5, so it was like I wasn't able to have, I guess, a family member for, like, you had... Yeah. Wasn't Michael, Daisy, were they there?
No,
they were there. But even them, they had all of each other.
Yeah.
They were in school together.
At least, yeah.
And you had Junior, Andy, and all of them, and they were almost identical to the fucking crew that Alex and Samantha and all them had.
For a fact.
And then me, I had none of that.
Yeah, you did.
I have none of that. I was completely dolo.
Yeah, that sucks.
But what's fucked is motherfuckers remembered you guys though.
Yeah, that is fucked. I don't know why. Like, did we make such a?
They remembered you.
Fuck you, bro.
All right, I guess. But they remembered him
for being a good kid, always doing my work, quiet in the front of the class. Money.
No,
that's why they remember me, because I was just such
a good kid in the front of the class.
Yeah, of course, doing my work, you know, chilling, causing no problem, barely even talk. Bullshit. That's what they remember, was that good straight A student. All right, don't get it twisted, ever.
You got it twisted enough, so I don't have to twist it anymore. They remembered you from rest in peace, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Rest in peace.
If you talk about school, I gotta mention that, bro.
Rest in peace. Absolutely, rest in peace. My favorite teacher ever. Rest in peace.
Hands down.
I know you're in heaven for a fact.
For a fact, brother.
Sad.
Yo, it is, bro. It really is, low key. Kind of got a tear in my eye, bro.
Because I remember randomly just being like, I wonder if Mr. Crane's still in school. Yeah. And
he ended up switching to tech.
Oh, see, I didn't know that, because I looked in the Loon Public Schools and went to Breed to teachers, and I see Mr. Green.
Nah, he went to tech.
I don't know where he went.
He came to tech when I became a junior. I seen him in the cafeteria. I was sitting down. I looked at this guy. This gay ass walk. You know how he has a little fruity walk. No offense, you know, that's my dog right there. And I looked at him walking. I'm like, bro, he looks just like Mr. Green. I seen his face. Looks just like Mr. Green. But it can't be, bro. So we leaving lunch. I go up to him like, yo, question. Were you a teacher at Breed? He was like, yeah. And then once I asked him that, he was like, you're Daniel, right? Like, I guess he remembered the way I looked.
My point, and he
remembered me. I was like, oh, so you are Mr. Green. I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And we just got a conversation.
My point, exactly, bro. They remembered you.
I was like, wow. Bro, all I did was ask him, did you teach at Breed? He was like, yeah, you was my student, Daniel. Remember, I had your cousin with us. I was like, wow.
He remembered me too?
He did, yeah. He was like,
that's dope. Shout out Mr. Green. Fuck, I never got to talk to him again, bro.
I know, bro. I really wish, bro. I
gotta lay flowers on his grave.
Real talk, bro. Rest in peace.
Damn, that actually kind of pissed me off. Rest in peace, Mr. Green.
But yeah, he remember. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I had your cousin too. I remember. I was like, so you're here in tech now? He was like, yeah. Decided to come teach a little higher grade up. I'm like, I respect that. But damn.
Good for him.
He just passed like recently, like a couple years back, man.
Good for him. Fuck.
Bro, I remember seeing that shit on the Facebook, bro. I just opened my Facebook page, the first one.
I know my first grade teacher died. Like, Miss Berryrogers. R.I.P. to Miss Berryrogers. Shout out you.
Facts.
She was my first grade teacher, and I remember going to open house and with my mom. It was like the only time I think my mom has ever went to an open house. And she was like, no, he's a good kid. He knows to do his work. And especially when I give him the look, because she was so sweet, but she had a look that if it looked at you, you knew you weren't some shit.
Yeah,
it struck a little fear in my little heart.
It's like the moms when they look at you like that, you know you did some shit. And
she was a sweet black lady. She drank this. Bro, I remember calling it grass because it was in a cup. It was green, but it had like grass. Like it looked like grass grains. But I'm sure it wasn't grass.
Yeah.
But it looked like it. So I always used to say like she's drinking grass to my mom. But she was my first grade teacher. She was fucking dope. I remember even going back to her class, like even second and third, like walking past it and having to go inside of it from time to time. And her remembering me remembering that she was my first grade teacher and all that bullshit. And even my mom knew her son because they went to school together.
Oh shit.
But my mom found out that she passed away through like either the newspaper or online. How like they post I forgot what it's called when people pass away. It's like a certain thing that they post to announce that they've passed. Obituaries, I think it's called. Some shit like that. Maybe I could be wrong, but I don't know. That popped in my head. But she saw that and she told me, I was like, damn.
Should be hitting, bro.
My motherfuckers dropping like flies, bro.
Facts, bro.
Especially the good ones.
Right. That's even more sad, bro.
Especially Mr. Green, because he genuinely cared about kids.
Bro, he did. He genuinely cared. Like, he wanted you to go far, bro. Like, he had that. He felt that. He seen the potential in the kids, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of teachers really don't make the effort to make you feel known like that. You know what I mean? The way he made you feel.
He moved me to the front of the class.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I know why he moved you. I don't know why the fuck he moved me. Bro, it's bullshit. First day, taking attendance. My thighs.
Hold up.
Did you have a cousin that came here by like Daniel?
I know that.
Yeah. Do me a favor.
Do me a
You see the desk right
favor.
next to my desk?
That was my desk right next to him. I can go like this. I was touching his desk.
That's exactly what I could do. And I was like, yeah. Sit
Right
right
here.
there for me.
Right here for me, huh?
And I was like, okay. And and that was my seat for the whole year.
Me too, bro. It's okay. We've been through it. We got through it.
I had to pay for your fucking actions, bro.
Nah, because I had to pay for your actions is crazy, bro.
That's
My actions
some
weren't bad, bro.
Bullshit, cuz.
Nah, low key it is though, but hey, he was a good teacher though, bro.
He was.
Class was a little tough sometimes.
Yeah,
He never let me sleep.
Oh, because you're supposed to sleep in class.
I know, bro. I'd be tired, bro. When it's English first period, fuck that, bro. I'm not staying
Bro,
away,
anything first
bro.
period, fuck that.
Nah, yo, I hated when my first period was my homeroom. I hated that shit, bro. I don't know why.
I hated when my first period was like, no, I hated when my long block was math.
Oh, that was the worst, bro. Math long block was the worst.
That shit is the 13th reason, bro.
Fucking A. It was bad. History was the
Oh
chill,
my
bro. For me.
God!
For me.
That made me just remember some weird shit, bro. I don't remember this kid's name. I don't remember. I want to say
Neither do I.
I think I want to say it's like Shalom, I think his name was.
Schlag? Mr.
Shout
Third
out
Leg?
Schlag.
Shout out
Third Leg.
Schlag, Mr. Third Leg,
Mr.
yo.
Third Leg.
Y'all would be surprised if you see him.
Who?
Anybody.
Oh, but I think it was that kid. I could be wrong, and I don't want to fucking blame it on him. I put it on him if it's not on him, so I don't know. I could be wrong. Take what I say with a grain of salt. That's just what my brain wants to say. And I think it was my 7th grade math teacher. He had a huge crush on her, but like actively complimented her, actively like did things for her to the even to the point where he actively like found her Instagram, like.
Nah, see, that's crazy.
And it was like, yo, I found her Instagram. I was like, that's a little weird.
That's a little
But it was her
weird.
Instagram, and I was like, that's crazy. But I don't know what he did. I don't know what happened after that. I mean, she's fine. I'm pretty sure I even saw her when we were eating dinner one time. I think she looked off. This woman looked off. I was like, you look like my 7th grade teacher.
Shouts
Like
out
I looked
Miss
at her, I was like,
Ferrari.
my 7th grade teacher?
I'm trying to see that. Yeah, I know, huh, bro? That'd be crazy though. What, bro?
Shout out Miss Ferrari.
Shout out Miss Ferrari, bro.
Why'd you say it like that?
Wow, she's just a dog, bro. That's a fine name though.
Miss Ferrari.
Yeah, low key, right? It's kind of fire.
How old you think she is now?
35.
Shout out Miss Ferrari.
Yo, she was such fine shorty, bro. For a teacher, wow, crazy.
For a teacher, wow.
Real shit, bro. Yo, shout out Donna though. Donna was a little lunch lady, bro. Nah, bro. Hear me out.
Yo,
bro.
shout out the lunch ladies.
Hear
No
me
bullshit,
out.
bro.
Hear me out, bro. Shouts out to Donna. I know for a fact she ain't never gonna read it or hear this, see this, whatever. I hope she's still alive. You know what I mean?
God willing.
God willing, bro. But shouts out to her. She was always nice. She was a very kind-hearted woman, bro. Old little black lady. But she was always nice. Always gave me extras on my food, bro. I would ask, you know what I mean?
Well, they knew your thick ass needed more.
Cause for a fact, nah, no, elementary school I was hella skinny, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember the lunch days.
I just remember her because she was so nice to me. Always gave me extra. I always asked, like, you might forget a little extra pizza right there. So she's like, yeah, don't tell no one. I'm like, bet. You know what I mean? Bet. I'm there.
I remember my second favorite teacher was Mr. Oh my God, I just had his name.
Miss Mahoney for me.
Oh fuck, I just had his name.
Miss Mahoney was number one for me, though.
Mr. Chrome? I think it's something like that.
Wow, that sounded very familiar.
Right? It's like
Breen?
Mr. Chrome,
Elementary.
Mr. Chrome, Mr. Clone, something like that. It was something along those lines. But bro, he used to bring in honeydew donuts some days on fucking school days, and yo, let me tell
Fire?
you, bro, I was willing to die for that motherfucker.
Really?
My name has an A. I got first pick every time.
Oh, I'm in there.
'Cause-
See, perks of having that A right there.
And he'd buy donuts enough for the full entire students. There was never one more. Sometimes you'd get a student that missed that day when donuts came, and he
So
would
you got
spin it
that
right
A,
to the
yeah.
beginning. Said I'd get that donut.
Because was in getting twice, bro. That's money. I respect that shit.
I was willing to
heavy.
die for these glazed donuts.
That's crazy. Yo, I do remember though in elementary school, my favorite lunch was those mozzarella sticks with that marinara sauce. Do you remember those motherfuckers, bro?
Fuck yeah, I remember
Oh
them bitches.
my god, those were fucking delicious, bro.
I would have to say mine was a square pizza.
Bro,
the
really?
Pepperoni. The
Like,
pepperoni
nah,
pizza.
those were money, bro. But for me, it was those fucking sticks, bro.
Those sticks were good.
Bro, they were so, especially when they were like fresh, bro. Like not fresh, but you know they were nice
Fresh
and
in-
warm.
fresh in
for
terms
them.
of
yeah, in terms of
Cafeteria for school.
yeah, it wasn't cold. It was nice and hot. You would open
When
it
in
in,
cold.
you know what I mean? A little melty sometimes, bro. I'd always ask people, I'm like, yo, I see motherfuckers not eating it. I'm like, yo, let me get that, bro. I'm like, let me get that, bro. And they'd be like, yeah, have it. I'm like, cuz, thank
Yeah, I
you.
remember I wouldn't eat certain things and kids would be like, can I have it? I'd be like, absolutely.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Felt no shame in it. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I
Bro. I
don't.
love them, John, bro. Those shit was so good. I'd eat them now, bro, if I could find them.
Have no shame in asking for more food. You deserve to eat.
No
Eat.
bullshit. It's like asking a question. You never get fired for asking a question unless
No
you don't
question
ask
is
a
a
question.
stupid
You
question.
fuck up. Exactly, bro. Question is a question. You need help? Ask.
Only stupid question is, can I ask questions?
That's about it, bro. And that's when you start fucking up and boom, there's the boot. Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's real shit. So don't never be shy.
Life advice.
Life advice, don't ever be shy. I'm a shy guy, though.
I remember some kid got milk poured on him.
Damn, that's fucked.
That's fucked.
That is
That's
fucked,
fucked.
bro.
That
See,
was
now
pretty
then I'd be having to throw hands for
Oh, they threw
real.
hands. They threw hands.
Good.
I remember that.
Good.
I don't know the kids because I didn't know them personally. I was in a lower
Yeah.
grade than them, but they threw hands.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, my favorite thing was to see fights. I remember
Me too, bro.
these two girls fought in the gym. They were on the bleachers, bro. They like fell off of that shit and they still fighting, bro. Shit was awesome.
Yeah, I got a video on my phone of these two girls fighting in the cafeteria at Tech. Yeah.
Were you top cameraman?
Nah, it wasn't me.
Oh,
Yeah. My boy sent it to me. But I guess I saved it a long time ago. And it just came up on the memory, bro.
but I remember
I'm like, what the fuck?
there was this fight between these two girls and they were different grade levels, but they had the exact same name. And and they were both kind of built the same. Tall
Yeah.
and nah, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Only one of them was beautiful. The other one was not my cup of tea, but
A little butter.
one of them was beautiful. Both of them, they wanted her to fight. I don't remember exactly why they wanted to fight, but they just wanted to fight.
Why not?
And we had to go. We went from our school, and we walked a little bit down, kind of like almost into U, and we went to behind another school. It was an elementary school. It was Callahan.
Okay.
We walked to Callahan. It was behind Callahan. And, bro, it felt like everybody was there, bro.
It was, yeah, it'd be like
It
that.
felt like everybody was there.
If you see the whole group running, you know
But
something's
bro,
about to
it
go
wasn't
down.
even people
That shit too.
really. I just muted again. It wasn't even people really. I was trying to crack my finger. It wasn't even people really running. Like you had some kids that were doing that, but I feel like when kids just run, teachers automatically know something's not right.
bro.
So
Hell yeah.
so people, we were just walking. I remember at least me and my group, we were just walking, and I don't remember myself like in class thinking of the fight being like, oh, there's a fight at the end. It was more like we were walking, and then I got told about it as we were walking. And as I walked towards the direction
You was
that
looking
I
at
would
it.
normally go home, it was
Yeah, 'cause you
there.
had to
It
cut
was
through
right
there. Yeah,
there.
you always cut
And I
through
was
that.
like, okay, well, if it's here, why not? Free show.
Facts.
And I just knew that this one girl was going up against this another girl, and I knew I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is a dead ass rival. You got the same names, bro, and y'all
Yeah.
pretty much almost built the same. This is crazy. And
Who's coming up on top?
who? I thought you meant up there. And then I remember kids would ride bikes, and they did a dead ass whole arena round
Damn.
circle of just bikes. I shit you not. It was a whole arena of bikes, bro, and they were all just throwing up all of each other, all different colors, all different shapes, all different sizes, all different brands, everything,
All
bro.
bikes was in a
These
circle.
two shorties was in the middle though, bro.
That's
I was
fire.
I remember it was so hype, bro.
Because I would have been hyped too.
And,
World star.
and I remember kids had phones out. Some kids were just there, just in the moment, bro. And they just start. Some they get thrown on some girl throws one girl on the bikes. They both grab each other, fall on the bikes. They hitting metal. You know, this is we're talking bikes here. They're still
Shit's hurting.
they're still throwing each other, getting on top of each other. And I don't remember who exactly won or lost. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, which I'm pretty confident on this answer, it was more of like people would say this girl won, no this girl won, no this girl won by this, no this girl won because of this. It was kind of like between that.
If you're getting good shots on each
And
other.
they
though.
both, and usually the person who loses normally wouldn't show up the next day at school, but they both came. No, I'm lying. They both didn't show up. And They both did not come to school after the fight. I don't know, maybe suspensions or whatever, but they just weren't. They weren't there for a little bit.
Yeah,
could have been suspensions, most likely. Could have been definitely not because I lost. It probably definitely because of the suspensions. Now I'm thinking about it. Logically thinking about it as an adult.
I would assume.
But fighting still going. Their parents, cops, principals. Because remember, Breed had that cop.
Yeah,
bro.
Always.
Cop, principals, vice principals, and the fucking parents. I think to one of the girls, I'm pretty sure.
Picking her up.
Started running towards us. We look left because you have to big parking lot, school pathway right
Pretty
here
long
that connects another street that goes to our school, but you can go in there. And they start coming in from this little pathway. Yo, whoo, every head went 90. Look straight over there. Every head went 90 this way. Every leg went 90 that way.
Nah, I bet.
Everyone dipped. Everyone was like, what's my bike? What's my bike? Grabbed it and just dipped.
Bounced.
Bro, I looked at my boy and we gone. But everyone was coming, bro.
Yeah, they was hauling
full
ass,
running. Bro, I hopped a fence. I ran through what's those neighborhoods right next to right next to
yeah, I'm trying
Callahan?
to think about that.
It's like all the houses and there's the park in the middle.
I was gonna mention that after.
Name.
Something square, I think.
But anyways, there was like a neighborhood where it was like a bunch of different houses and there was
with a bunch of trees too.
Yeah,
bro.
and there was it was a very tight neighborhood and a park in the center. And bro, I hopped over
a current circle.
That doesn't really sound right. And then I hopped a fence, a normal gate fence, continued running, hopped over wood and a little chain in the middle, hopped over that, past fucking trash thing, cut through the fucking parking lot, ran past the whole entire neighborhood, and we just ran all the way to Berry Park. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we were fine. But way before then. Yeah, but it was just the sheer fact of like, whoa!
Yeah, you know, we running from something like that. No, there was a lot of moments like that in Breed. So, bro, at the fights at Breed though, the way we handled shit was a little different. Like we agreed, you know what I mean? If you wanted to have beef, all right, we're gonna throw hands, but after school. Why make a scene at lunch or whatever and shit like that, where people will break it up? Yeah, like teacher wise, or you'll get in trouble. So we always handled business on that little neighborhood he was talking about, which I can't remember the fucking name, bro. But that neighborhood, a lot of fights happen. And I don't know if you remember, if you keep going down that neighborhood, right? But you stay on the main street where classical is at, right? You take a right. There's those nice little houses in there. You have to go down the hill, steep ass hill. You go down, you take a right. There's those stores. You're on that main street, right on Boston Street. I don't know if you ever went through those streets to go home.
Say that one more time. Excuse me.
So like, you know those neighborhoods, right?
The ones that I was talking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. On that main street, on the right side, you go down. Straight down.
You kind of hit a little straight, then you take a little left, and then you kind of go down this little alleyway, and then you go
like a little
right,
rightish,
and then you take a little right, and then you keep going, and then.
Well, if you're going from Breed, you'll take a right into that street. All right, so say we're coming out Breed. All right, say you're at the lights where Classical is at, right? Where you take a right to go into that long road into Breed. Once you're at the end of that road, you take a left, and you go straight down. You go straight down. On the left side is that neighborhood, and then on the cross of the street is like mid street. Right where the neighborhood kind of ends is that you take a right. Take a right, you go down there, you take a left, there's a steep ass hill. And if you take a right and you go down straight, you'll be right on Boston Street, right where it wasn't Tedeschi's back in the day.
Yeah, it was a Tedeschi's, and then there was also the corner store that's still there now. That's still says Paselitos, and then it was a pizza place, but now it's a haircut place.
Yeah.
And then you could keep going and go into Barry from there, right?
There. And then it's right on Boston Street, the tattoo shops, all that shit right there. Yeah. So up that hill, that steep hill, before you go there. That's where we would handle a lot of our business, would be on that street, because there was nobody there. It was always empty, bro.
And it was a little bit farther of a run.
Yeah, exactly. So
anybody, if you were a school teacher.
Teachers, no cops, no whatever. Yeah. So that's where we would handle our shit. We never did it in school or by the school.
My generation handled it at Barry.
Yeah, Barry was a lot. Yeah.
Barry or in school.
That or the which one's Barry Park?
You don't remember?
That's the one on Boston Street, right?
Yeah, that same street. You take the right, it's at that tire place, that car place.
Yeah, the tire place. Okay,
so it is that park right there, and then that field all in the back.
That big ass field. So that is Berry Park. All right, just had to remember quick. Yeah, a lot of fights happened out there too in Berry Park. I remember that shit was active too a lot, bro.
Berry Park was fun.
It was. I miss some days. Seeing all that action sometimes, but it was fun. No lie.
You don't see that nowadays. You gotta pay pay-per-view for that.
You gotta do real fucking talk, brother. That shit's whack. Kids don't be throwing hands like we used to. I don't know.
I don't know. I think they've resorted just to shooting and stabbing.
Yeah, that's about it, bro. It's kind of dumb, bro. Just handle the shit with your fist, but throw hands, you're good.
John Witherspoon once said, "All you need is days."
Cause that's all you need, bro. Legit. That's all you need right here. That too. Rest in peace, Pops from Friday.
Oh bullshit. Damn, a lot of rest in peace.
A lot of rest in peace today, bro. Sucks.
Oh my god. Ender.
You want Ender?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty, boys. I was just gonna keep it at boys, but we might have some female viewers, so I don't know. You know what I mean, bro? I don't know who's gonna be watching or be listening.
Maybe
Anyways,
one day.
yeah, maybe one day. We'll never know. We'll see how this shit goes. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Episode 4, Shooting the Shits. Hope you have a good night. Any last words for the audience out there?
That's your host, Little Man. I'm your host, Matthias. It's been Shooting the Shits. Oh, Jesus. It's been Shooting the Shits.
Shooting the Shits, brother.
Episode 4. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. I hope you find us somewhat entertaining.
Hopefully.
And if not, that's okay. Because sometimes I'm not entertained by myself neither. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. I love you. Peace, love, and positivity. Remember, don't be an asshole.
Deuces.